Welcome back, fellow scribes. It's time to get into the modern age. Alright, let's see what we can work with here. So I think we should definitely take some production and culture on our wonders and the innovation for building them. And now we should take a look at the last... Oh yeah, we're probably going to grab academics as well. Tourism on fortifications would be good. We got to kind of decide what we're doing. If we're really pushing this, we're going to have to do academics. It's the only way. Okay, so yeah, let's go with these. Let's get things set up for ourselves here. The new capital should be Razilla here, because I was just going up the continent here, and I like Razilla. It's earned its place. There we go. I do like how this shows the all the settlements that are worth it. I know some people would want to see every single settlement, but let's face facts. Are you really going to do like a 5 population? I don't think so. I don't think so. So yeah, we're going to do Razilla. Let's confirm this. So we got production, we got innovation, and we got plus 25% towards projects. Good way to run about it. I think that's going to be our go, unless... Yeah, let's run that. So we're going to confirm. We're in. We're locked in, so we have academics unlocked. So let's get pushing on that here. I will admit, I have kind of pierced the veil, so to speak. You can kind of figure out what that means. So let's go ahead and try to get Oxford here. We need to up this number, though. So we're going to have to really push some production into Gangiakonda Cholapuram. So we got to do that. Pataliputra, let's get you set up, 700. Definitely want a city. And as I was kind of taking inventory, actually I'm going to do Paris. Let's get Paris online. There we go. Definitely want Paris online. And Thanjavur would be my next option. So, yeah, we'll leave those open to us. Now, our special thing is I'm kind of pushing science. That's kind of the goal a little bit. Let me check these real fast. Military sabotage we don't need. Tradition slot would be pretty nice. Yeah, so let's grab this for accepting and rejecting. So we got that out of the way. Now my little, let's get these guys going. Little things I've been thinking of is, how do I want to put this? At this stage, we can win. We can. I know we can. When I pierced the veil, we did not. So there is that. So I know I can do it. The question is how we're going to push it. I know we're running a strong culture game. I could really push into that. Economics is third place. We can kind of do it. Military is a possibility. I want to try this scientifically, so we are going to try to push that a bit. But I'm going to mainly focus on culture and science. We're going to go those 2 routes. If we get pulled into a war, so be it. We will then work on it from there. So that's going to be the plan. All right, let's get these moved around, shall we? All right, we got our stuff situated. So we're rocking on 115 in Cholapuram, 115 in Paris. Paris has a lot of resources running for it, so that's good. And then 82 Pataliputra, 92 Krungthep. Krungthep's going to get all of the happiness we can to boost our science number in our cities. And one thing I was thinking about was to lean into this. Oh, not this, our ability. I'm thinking of pushing our science with the 5 excess happiness in cities. I might make a few more cities than I normally would. That's just my idea. Now, I believe where I messed up was that I did not just immediately run for this. I kind of went into a few things here and there, which was kind of a mistake. So we have to eventually unlock all of this to get to aerodynamics. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and lean into our military science to get us production. The ports would be very handy, that's for sure. But we're going to do that. Now, next up, we could go into natural history. And actually, I believe we will. So my original thing that I kind of did was I went into our unique civics tree. I think I need to get to political theory ASAP. I think I realized my main mistake was political theory. So in my opinion, guys, we want to go for this as soon as possible and get an ideology. That's a lot of yield. You're just leaving on the table going elsewhere. That's just my thought. I'm going to try this out and see how it changes things, because I did not go for this for a real long time, and I allowed everybody else to just kind of really chug ahead. So that's just my thought. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's get some more science. Let's rock. Oh, 2 resource capacity in the capital. Yep, more gold. We definitely want that. Let's see here. Might as well get some more gold here as well. And let's run a... Is it just specialists? Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, we'll run a happiness and food reduction on specialists. The +3 culture on gold buildings would be pretty good. We don't really need that right at the moment. So yeah, let's run these. Probably get people pretty happy with us, so that's always a plus, which equals, you guessed it, more science. All right, we got nothing here. This is our capital, which I do have to throw more resources in. Let's go ahead and work towards... Should we do a city park? I mean, that does equal more science. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to rock a nice plus 12 here. Although technically, if I really cared about the science to happiness thing, I'd probably crush other buildings and keep the base science or base happiness yields all over the place. But we're just going to do this. In my opinion, I feel like this is still a stronger run for us. Speaking of which, let me get into the resources. Let's go ahead and grab all of this, and let's grab some culture as well to keep us contending. We want to get through these trees as quickly as possible. All right, Pataliputra's kind of done, so we'll build up some buildings, but it's really not doing much else for us. I say we probably just go straight into making a city park, get some more sign. Oh yeah, look at that. Yep, push that in. We'll probably get a schoolhouse placed. So that's how we're doing. Yeah, Paris actually has got some good stuff going on for it. So let's start with a science push, actually. Just immediately get this in. Might do a city park later. I'm not sure. I suppose we could prep that now. Yeah, we can prep that now. So my plan, by the way, is to kind of cheese it. And how I'm going to cheese it is, in my opinion, a very interesting way. Let's go for this happiness here. So my thought, I have these initiatives, right? And I was like, oh, I'm behind in the yields, right? I'm going to make some cities. And their whole job... because they'll have good production. I always pick good production. But their whole job, if they're not going to have good adjacencies and stuff, is to just push initiatives and projects. That's all they're going to do. That way I can use my main powerhouses to do what I need to do. All right, now this guy, let's get him over here, get you moving. Not bad. Just do a little bit of this and that. There we go. All right. Perfect. Trade opportunity. Yes, we do need to make trade. Low happiness. We fixed that. Let's get some commanding units. All right. So this is where I'm going to kind of make one change, okay? I'm going to move this navy because I don't really need to keep Napoleon in check. That's about it. Everything else is as it should be. Oh, and then this is staying here. This always stays here. Yep, nice and beautiful. Okay, perfect. Where's my other units? You can keep exploring the great wide world. We need to get our merchants out, so let's go ahead and do that. Excuse me, sir. All right. Definitely want to trade with our main guy for sure. All right, now could trade with Amina. Oh, yeah, let's trade with Franklin here. He's got some good stuff. All right, who else got some good stuff? I think Amina's next. Yep, we'll trade with her. She's got plenty of good resources for us. And what do you got going on? Ooh, Bolivar. Yeah, let's trade with Bolivar. Definitely want to do that. All right, any more resources we can push around to get some bonuses? Oh, Paris can get a good bonus. Yeah, get rid of this wine. Get me more whales. I wish you would stop glitching like that. There we go. 123 production. I'm almost wondering if we should put... if we should switch buildings. You know what? Maybe I will cancel that real fast. See if I can get Oxford in there. All right, everything else looks good. Let's just... get some extra production and gold out of these. You're at 5. You should get some crabs here. I think I saw a 7. Oh, yeah. Definitely want that. There we go. All right, let's fill in the rest of our stuff here. Beautiful. So we're only missing out on 1. I'm fine with that. We need more resource slots for sure so we can get some more of these city resources going, but I like what we got. It works. All right, there we go. And then I'll do a little housekeeping on my settlements real fast. Oh, I accidentally hit a button. Sorry, you guys missed the end turn there. People are making moves. That's my bad. I accidentally hit a button. All right, you missed next to nothing. I made one little tiny mistake because I was going to show you guys this before I ended the turn. So we're a turn behind. We're going to immediately incorporate a city-state. And since I said science, science it shall be. Beautiful. All right, there we go. So we got Ani. Let's go ahead and get this checked. Oh, we got people talking to us. Revealing territory. I'm going to just accept this. We don't really need any more territory reveal. We are... Oh, crud. I forgot to check Oxford. Okay, so we are competing for this. Have low expectations for it. So, I think we're going to go Elective Republic. Like I said, we're focusing culture and science heavily. Let's get our city-state going. And since I said culture and science, I could push a tech. It's not a bad idea. 25% towards completing projects would be very good. But let's grab just the base yields for the institutes, and we're going to place a lot of those down. I'm going to take 500 science. There we go. So we finished military science. Let's immediately get into steam engine because we got to get these base ones out of the way. All right, as for this, I think I'm going to go right here. Just stay nice and safe on my border. That's how I feel. All right, perfect. All right, we've done some wonderful acquisitions. I mean, we did great against Napoleon here. Now, before we move on, I'm actually going to try to get this wonder a little more easily. Let's buy a military academy for sure. I could just boost up the production immensely, and I think I should. So that's going to bring us up to 132, and then we can keep these base yields for ourselves for a little longer. So let's do that. So that brings us up to 10 turns on Oxford. I don't think we have another purchase in us at the moment. Doesn't look like it, so we're going to leave that be, and let's just move on. I want to try to get Oxford if we can. That's the main goal, because if we can get 2 free techs, that pushes us even closer to a win. So that's what we want. Let's go ahead and push science. There's buildings I want and need, so that's what we're going to do. Let's make some extra culture and gold. We have 4. Yeah, we have 4. Actually, all of our cities are in the homelands right now. So let's secure that. Our distant land settles will get us some good yields, but we don't need them right now. All right, so we're up to 1298. Pretty much anything we buy is super expensive now. My main goal would have been... okay, I'm not seeing it. Oh, we can get an institute now. I'm going to leave these be for now. I have a better place for institutes, which would be Krungthep, because I actually get more out of it. Because let's not forget, wonderful, wonderful Serpent Mound. So let's place these in. Oh, I see a lovely 12. Let's get that going. All right, we only had enough for 1. That's fine. How are we looking on science, by the way? Not terrible. Not terrible. We could be doing better. So, yeah, we're going to keep pushing that. We got to go as fast as we can. We're probably going to miss out on things, but that's just how it's going to have to be. What's this army commander doing? Oh, right. He's building a fortification, so it doesn't matter. There we go. These guys are where they need to be. Perfect. All right. Now, looking at things, I don't know what fired off, nor do I really care, as long as it's not at me. All right, there's that. There's this. We're kind of back where we need to be. Before we hit next turn, we're at 1,004. I think we can snag another city-state, and we should. If there is a science one, that is what I want. There's stuff over here, it looks like, but I think Ani might be the only one available to us. Yep, looks like it's slim pickings for city-states. So basically, gold and culture are the winners. There is a military one. Let's hold off on that. Let's secure some culture then. Oh, Pachacuti's trying. Well, he's going to fail 100%. How about that? Immediately incorporated. Also on top of these incorporations, I fell behind heavily. Must be fortifications or something. I fell behind heavily on that, but I am getting 12 tourism for each suzerain city-state. Free civic would be nice, but let's grab this. Open-air museum's definitely a must. Okay, because we can only have 1 open-air museum. So we get 5 culture straight out, and then the adjacencies. So that 17 is pretty nice, but we can just get 17 right here. Let's take a look at our institutes. How are those looking? So we got 10, we got a 10. Let's snag a 10 out here. We're not going to get much out of that. I also just realized each institute gives me 2 production. So maybe I should be putting them in Gangyokon, or is that just because of Serpent's Mound? Oh, it's Serpent's Mound, that's right. My mistake. That's fine. All right, so we're 7 turns on Oxford. We've just unlocked Hermitage. Let's change some policies around if we can. Actually, things are looking pretty good for us. I do want to overbuild, but it's not necessary. The gold and happiness, though, would be pretty nice. I think we would lose a good amount of gold, though, if we took that out. Yeah, let's keep the... Basically, do we want food is the question. Also, this is on specialists, and this is on buildings. I will wait until we get it. We'll just add it in later. All right, 9 food in my towns. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. My towns are not growing. All right, you were at 7 turns. Is there anything I could put in here to help you build faster? Does not appear to be the case. I really want this. I'm really trying. All right, Krungthep. How's our institutes looking? Do I take a hit on the culture and go for a 13 instead of a 17? Probably. Oh, I can get a 239 out here. Should probably go for a 17 or a 13, honestly. So, institute. Yeah, I want the science the most, so hit me up for one. Oh. No, I want to buy it. Hit me up with a 10 on that. There we go. All right. Krungthep is really getting its production out of the specialties, and I love that. All right, we're going to base ourselves here. That's kind of our naval operations is Grinagara. All right, lovely. I like what we're seeing. Let's see if we can keep doing it. All right. So we've unlocked our ability to make museums and the Explorer if we want them. What is our policy here? +6 culture on natural wonders would be nice. Not really necessary. We're going to okay this. Good, we got ports. We want ports as soon as we can get them. Let's move. I think our goal should be electricity. More science we get, the faster we get through this tree. And that's the goal. All right, so I don't think we need any of this right now. Yeah, no, we're good here. As more interested in the port, I'd like to put that in here. It's going to cost me $29.92, so that takes like 3 turns. So we might miss out on Oxford in that amount of time. Yeah, it has a huge bonus to building wonders, naturally. All right. So we got 5 turns left on that. Yeah, the one downside, I kind of miss the ability to cancel that. Kind of miss the ability to sell stuff off and buy. Oh, we have ironworks. That could get us a bit more production. We definitely want that. Where can we put it is the question. Well, we're going to get a 4 here. Well, we could get a 4 here. And we have a 1, 2, 3... I guess this would be a 4 here as well. Do I just want to get rid of all of my science and just go mass into... No, that's a 4. That's a 4 adjacency. Let's just go right here. We'll keep this available. I don't really see a point in putting anything there. Yep, so let's crush... Oh, actually, let's go out here and crush this tile. Woods aren't as beneficial for us, I don't think. No, I'm going to go here. All right, so now we're at 5 turns. I did shave some time. Hopefully we can keep shaving it. Fingers crossed. Usually if you start right... Yeah, there it is. Okay. So who got it? Isabella got Oxford University. Good for her, I guess. All right, we are going to change some policies. I want 3 science from specialists, so we're going to drop this for now. Grab this. So we're at 574, 638. Yeah, we'll plug the other one in later. Not to worry. All right, let's go ahead and just grab ourselves some more science. We'll work on that. Let's go for another wonder if we can. Fantastic. So Onzen will get us a settle in this yeah, we get a population every time we have a celebration, or we can go for Red Fort. I think we'll go for the Onzen. Where can we put that? All right, sure, let's plug that in. Yeah, I want to put my wonder construction into wonders. Even though we missed out on Oxford, we're still getting... We can still do other things. All right, yeah, push up this production, please. We need all the production we can get. All right, Krungthep could build Hermitage, which we should do. It's 15 turns. Anything else worth grabbing before then? I would love these. I could probably just end up purchasing them in a few turns, even though we're messing with other stuff. So let's build Hermitage. Definitely want that. We can put that here to help boost our universities and stuff that were here. So let's do that. Perfect. Okay, I'll put you over here and keep you... I don't like these boats. They're kind of worrying me. All right, well, looks like the same strokes are looking pretty similar, but I'll keep fighting it. Why'd this go up to 9? Seems a little crazy. All right, 8 turns. Okay, Pataliputra finished its city park. That's great. Let's go ahead and move on to... we don't need Red Fort. I would not want to do that. Honestly, we can push some stuff in here, but for the most part, this one should probably be doing initiatives for me, huh? That's probably the ideal situation. Let's go ahead and get some production out of this. Yeah, we'll take a double here. Anywhere else it looks good. We could get a triple out here. Yeah, maybe we do that. Go for a +4, and then we could put the schoolhouse there. Yep, so we'll prep that. Plan is that we'll take the lower numbers and give them adjacencies, and the higher numbers can take a less massive adjacency. I would prefer to give them all major adjacencies, but now you got to do what you got to do. All right, so Patricuti has become neutral. Himiko's changed her relationship to neutral. All right, we're at 28. How about we buy a... all right, next turn I can buy a port. Or I can come in here and start buying ironworks and stuff. 98 production is kind of light. I want... Oh, you're unhappy. Okay, we need a port in here next turn. Next turn, this is getting a port. 100%. I need to boost this happiness. I don't want my cities being unhappy. How unhappy are you? -4. All right, we got to push that. All right, I've unlocked electricity. Let's go ahead and get this port in. Oh, lovely 17 right there. All right, now we can fill that in, probably with some happiness specifically. Let's go ahead and fill this with happiness. I know I could do production, but I mean 140. I don't think they really need it. All right, good. You're back to happy, which makes this... Oh, that's why that went down in turns. Build a laboratory and a factory. We will try. Okay. Now this is where I started messing up. Just getting innovation, which I do need. You need 100 innovation to win the game. But you can get big innovations. I think the goal... I realize what the AI is doing. They're going here first, which is not a bad idea to do. Go here first. Then they go back and grab the cheap innovations if they need them. Because you can start building this stuff. So that's kind of what they're doing. So with that in mind, we do need a factory at some point. Do I really want to go into flight? I want this. Yeah, we're going to do this. Unless we want the rail stations. Not particularly at this moment. Although we are getting an ability Yeah, let's go down this tree real fast and then we'll come back up. Regardless, we have to get them all anyway. Yeah, because we are running a challenge for a lab and a factory. All right, so we found a new continent. Good for us. Did some other stuff. Azala Mapanga got built. That's unfortunate. We want as many wonders as we can get. That's the goal. All right, so building this. Let's get in here. Let's grab the ironworks. Oh, we have to wait a turn. Okay, we'll wait a turn to grab ironworks. Hopefully we can get Hermitage. Our number points-wise, we're behind, but we will try to shoot ahead here. Luckily, each wonder we get will grant us 2 innovation. Okay, yeah, so at least we got the 25 towards projects. There we go, yeah, 2 innovation, and each of our wonders gives us culture and production, so that is pretty good. For this stuff, we're just kind of looking around. Try to build 6 of these, we get more tourism. +4 tourism. Every time we're in a celebration, if we get to 10 traditions. If we build 20 wonders total, we get 3 tourism on all wonders, so we could really go very tourist heavy. We'll just have to see off of that. All the rest of this will kind of move where we can. Speaking of which, I saw I have enough influence to go for it. 27 settlements, man, that's a lot. That's a lot. All right, we've tried to reveal 100% of the map. That's kind of crazy. All right. If we're first to research... Oh, if we research flight first, we get 10 science on our aerodromes. Oh, crud. I do want... Oh, hey, that works out perfect. Yeah, this is what we want. We're already researching combustion anyway. Perfect. Yeah, let's research flight. 10 science on aerodromes is big. All right, we're in a celebration. We're about to be out of a celebration. And I have enough influence to get somebody on my side. And I think Tangi would be good. So let's grab them. There we go. It's another cultural in our pocket. A free social policy would be pretty good for us. We could get 2 culture. We have no museums right now, but we can get more. Get 4 culture on displayed works. A free civic would be handy. We're 3 turns through political theory. I think that's the only one available to us. Yeah, so it's either going to give us one of these or one of our own civics, which isn't bad, but I'm going to go for a policy slot. Let's get that out of the way, because now we can get even more gold and happiness off of buildings, and then hopefully we can get one more policy slot, and then we can start slotting in our stuff again. So let's confirm this and see our numbers rise, hopefully. Looks like 658 is still the key, but I think we made more money, so I'm happy with that. More money works for me. All right. Now I just need to get another city-state on our side. I'd like to acquire a few more of them. Looks like that is a ruin that we could work with. We do need to get a guy. Oh, and we're entering a celebration right off the bat. Let's keep going science. All right, let's move our policies around. Give me the science, and then get me the science again. There we go. Now my government is fully equipped on the science front, pushing us up to 699. We're still behind. 826 is monstrous. We got to keep pushing it. All right, so we're through here. Let's move on to the next step. Could get some institutes. Wouldn't be bad. Let's just see where they go. Ooh, a 13. That is pretty good. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that 13 right now. All right, now as for building, we should probably go with a military academy first. Yeah, let's just get this out of the... Oh, we're going to lose 8 science. Ah, man. So a blacksmith and an arena, a dungeon and an armorer. Interesting, interesting. All right, yeah, let's crush the... dungeon. Let's get the most out of this. I could buy an ironworks, but we're at 117 production in Paris, so we're fine. Hung Thep could probably use an ironworks, so let's grab that. All right, as for placement, I'm going to go here. Let's grab all the production. There we go. 9 turns for Hermitage. That's great. Definitely want to make the most out of that. Hopefully we can get that going. We're 2 turns on the Onzen. Hopefully we can acquire, because I need these wonders badly. All right, we're at 1173. I need to think about another... Sid, need Thanjavur online. 3550. Pretty expensive. Luckily, we can get that like 3 turns if we really pay attention to it. All right, we got an explorer moving around. That's interesting work. All right, there's the Onzen. So it is cold, but we have sake and the hot spring. So there we go. Ashoka Shiki. Let's watch that build real fast. It's been a while since I had a nice warm Onzen in my empire. So boom, there we have it. Beautiful. Nice and steamy. All right. There we go. So we unlocked Doisu Thep. We've unlocked the ideologies, tradition slot, plus 50% to free speech. One thing I love about this is if we go in here, 50% is already plugged in. I love that. All right, let's go ahead and get... I could grab 3 culture on gold buildings. We do have a few of those. I don't think we'd want to slot anything else. Actually, you know what? Scratch the culture on gold buildings. Let me get culture on my specialists. That's bigger. That's a bigger play. All right, so let's confirm that. See if anything changed on us. Hopefully nothing too crazy. So 720 and 606. All right, we lost 4 science, which means we got a little unhappy somewhere, but not too crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and just make more. Okay, so we'll lose a science, but we're going to gain 5 science. So I'm fine with that. All right, next up. Yeah, Paris is just growing. I don't know what's up with Paris, but boy, I'm happy with it. Let me tell you. All right, so we got political theory unlocked. We need to go into our stuff here. We're not doing culture and happiness. Fascism, good production, and gold for sure. But we're pushing science. We want to get through that tree. I think we make enough production as is. So communism it is. I need science, science, science. All right. Now we can make more wonders, which I do want to do. I think Doisuthep's actually mine, isn't it? Pretty sure that's my unique. Wrong button again. There we go. I got a Siam. Yep, Doisuthep is mine. We do want to make that. So is there anything else we'd want to build in here? I don't want to get too bogged down going one way. Nope, I think we're good. To be fair, I think I should keep making these because each one of these equates to innovation I don't have to mess with. Let's go for a red fort here. I definitely want to put that in there. 10 turns. Maybe we can shave that a little. Not quite. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's get out of there. Let's go to Krungthep. Let's get some more of these. So where's my institutes going? Okay, gotcha. Show me my open-air museum then. Yep, let's go ahead and plug that in. Solid 13 culture. And I can go back to making more institutes. As much as I like this, I can't pass up a solid 7. That's really good. All right, beautiful work. Beautiful work. All right, let's keep her moving. Up to 7. Now we're in the 700s. Ben's kind of scaring me. So is Amina. Man, Amina, she's going nuts with that. Apparently people like me. Oh, to seek a newer world. So we're the first to adopt an ideology. So 20 influence towards initiating diplomatic actions with leaders. Okay, cool. So that's even better for us. And 2 more policy slots, which means we can just run right into that. Wait, hold up. Did we get our ideology right off the bat? All right, let me plug in overbuilding. I want to check this. Do I want to slot in another thing? I think I do. Actually, the food and production would equal money to me. So actually, I'll plug that in. All right, so let's confirm. 120. And that gave us 10 tradition slots. So we're up to +4 tourism from future celebrations. That's great. I think we're still researching it. Okay, I guess we were the first to start the research. I guess that's how it gives it to you. So that's kind of interesting. Oh, okay, yeah, because when you first start it, I see. I see. Oh, Amina beat us to flight. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. How did she beat us to flight? 991. She is crushing the science, isn't she? We're going to have to be careful with her. I think that kind of gave away what happened. Yeah. I'm trying to compete with what was. I'm trying to change. Oh, no, 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 no. No, buddy. No, we're not playing that game. Not playing that game. In fact, speaking of that game, we're going to play a new game. And that new game is we're going to steal technology from Amina because I do not do enough espionage. And I thought I saw 1,000 over here. Oh, yeah, you know what? We'll take them government secrets, too. We make enough influence per turn to make that happen. Speaking of making things happen, how about we get more institutes? I need to compete with this science even harder. All right, so open air museum. Let's see those institutes. All right, they can't be next to each other, so these two 15s ain't going to happen, but one of them can. So the other question is, what about the open air museum? Solid 15 right here. Or I can, oh, it's because of the stone heads. Okay, so then let's go ahead and put a, okay. Right. Okay, so I'm figuring it out. So institute, if I at least want a 15, I should go here, and then I can grab an 11, because this 9 is useless to me. So let's do a 15. Then I can put my open air right here, even though it's a 17. Let's see, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's keep them, but let's keep all of them. So let's do that, and I can get an 11. Perfect. All right. I'm really trying to push this number. Man, 1,058 science? Holy cow. I need to start running some initiatives or something. 10% of my culture. I'm going to still say no to this. I don't really need you being angry with me, Napoleon. In fact, I'd prefer if you liked me. I'd prefer if we were friends. You think we can do that? You think that would be cool? All right, we have enough, I believe. 3001, 3010. Okay, we've unlocked communism. Let's go ahead and get those policies slotted. All right, so +3, -3, which is not bad. Let's get rid of overbuilding. So we'll just lose some gold now. So now our specialists are going to make us 6 science, which is insane. We're losing gold in towns, which isn't a big deal. We don't care about the food, although that would kind of ease the cost. I think we're good on this, though. Yep, that's solid. So let's watch our number jump again. We're now at 857. Now we're talking. Have 125 population. And we made it. Yes, we're going to get a scientific attribute point. Are you kidding me? All right, so diplomatic, let's get a tradition slot. And here, let's get, food's not bad, but let's get growth rate in cities. And we now have 2 scientific attributes. Let's take a science on my specialists, of course, and science in my towns. Science on quarters isn't bad, but I have way more towns. All right, now we're at 953. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with gas. Our relationship will decrease. I'm fine with that. I don't care. Miko's halfway across the world. You really think I want to bother? Oh, Ben? Okay, so he don't like me either. That's fine. Who else doesn't like me? Oh, 10% of my gold. I'm going to reject that as well. I just have the influence to do it, so why not? All right, we got our civics unlocked. We're pretty much set now. We can go into our CM&E civics, which do have some nice yields for us. Modern civics, we could grab a few things, actually, which we should. I think we're going to do this to focus on wonders, because wonders are kind of key to the science because of what we picked. Please fix your boat. Thank you. I can get an ironworks in here. Not entirely necessary, though. All right, let's get our laboratory running. I'm just going to go big numbers on the lab. Just a solid big number. I would love to get a port in here. We'll see. For now, let's move on. We got a policy. Let's get some culture on our gold buildings. Let's see if we even have any. Apparently, we have quite a few. We're up to 738. All right. So we got some units we can mess with here. Let's go ahead and send them to the front line. If this becomes a front line, we don't even know. Actually, I'm going to hold on to this guy. I'm going to fall back in here. I don't trust this. Okay, we're at 29.9. I need a bit more cash. Oh, Ben has joined democracy. Okay, that's part of the reason he hates me. So what did Himiko join anything, or is she in it for the love of the game? All right, she did it for the love of the game, guys. All right, we have flight in 4 turns. All right, we're competitive now. Yeah, they're still ahead of us by like over 100, but at least it's reasonable. We can work with that. Speaking of which, let's just solve that problem. We're going to make into, hold up, 71 production's pretty solid work. All right, show me the production numbers here for my cities. Cadiz at 71. Yeah, that's probably going to be the one. Yep, we're going to do it. All right, so Cadiz, we're going to make into a city. Boom. Now, his whole goal is not to build any of this. The wonders are kind of cool, but nope. We're going to just... His job is research initiatives and to hold happiness to get us more science. That's his whole... That's all Cadiz is going to do for me. All right, so we'll do that. Let's move on down. All right, get you one of these. Throw some science in there, too. All right. So that's his whole thing. That's all Cadiz is meant for me. I just want him to be a happiness bonus and produce me a whole bunch of science. So that's it. All right, there's Hermitage. Every passion borders on the chaotic, but the collector's passion borders on the chaos of memory. Walter Benjamin. Beautiful little wonder there, hiding behind the rocks. Gotta love that. Can't even really see it, except for the flag. Hiding back there. Oh, a little bit confetti. Alright, we've unlocked a Sultamet Kami, which we will be building. That's gonna be a big one. Culture point, don't mind me. Yeah, let's make these wonders a little faster. Definitely kind of need that right now. Alright, we've got that out of the way. We could go to globalism, get some limits if we want. Budanoth wouldn't be bad. I think we're going to come in here and start acquiring some of these real fast. Let's see, we're going to get influence, happiness and influence in the cities for each city-state, tradition slots, and more stuff. Yeah, we want to come in here. I think we've kind of accomplished our goals on the aspects of this. Ooh, +3 science for displayed great works. That's a great way to boost our science. 978. Okay, we're a bit more reasonable here. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'll build Doisuth up in here. Yeah, why not? Is this my open air museum? Yep, it is. Okay. That sounds about right. So that's my open air. I don't really like doing any of this. What is this? Oh, an institute. I can't really move my institute. Come here. These are kind of my doubles. So I'm kind of working off of that. I could crush this and move it, I guess. Actually, yeah, let's crush the open air museum. So let's crush that. We'll then build it again, unless we need to. We could just get a lot of science and culture, which I'm always for. Wow, 9 science and 6 culture. That's kind of insane. Yeah, let's fill that in. Yeah, we don't really need the production that much. All right, beautiful. Let's move on. You're where you need to be, because I'm a little annoyed by that. What we got going on here? Another civ has settled a town nearby. Have they now? Well, let's see where they are. Where's this person at? Where are they causing me problems? Okay, I don't really care about that. Ooh. I'm going to cause Isabella some issues. Yoink. There's Marrakesh. Let's enter a celebration for more science, please. And what do we want? Something good. I could get 2 more science on my palace, actually. Now let's do that. That'll work. All right. As for our next stop, yeah, this looks pretty good. Fill that in. All right, we can get rare metals. Gives us 10% science and 10% gold. The entrepot, that's handy, but not great. Let's just grab the metals. Plug those in. All right, so anywhere gets us 10% science. Oh, well, we definitely, I think we can take a hit on some culture. Yeah, that's pretty big. There we go. Perfect. All right, there's Marrakesh. Granagara, looking pretty set. I'm pretty sure I gave her a lot of influence back to go somewhere else, but I don't want her befriending city-states that are right next to me, if I can help it. Oh, this looks like a little spot. Oh, no, that's just Nantes. Oh, look at that. He's unhappy, but he doesn't hate me. I think he's learning to deal with it. All right, St. Denis, you have 49 production. What about my old cities? Andrever has... Oh, that's abysmal. Yep, not great. Madurai, 45. So it looks like St. Denis is definitely the one to do it. Yep, maybe we should. Let's go ahead and convert that to a city. That's more science for me. And yeah, we'll just get you going. Actually, you know what? Instead of research initiatives, I will build some of this stuff as well, if we can make it. There's that open air museum. Oh, wow. Interesting. Yep, might as well just do those. And then we'll go into some research initiatives. There we go. All right, where are you at here? We could keep the happiness, but let's move the food somewhere else. Plus, it gives us an opportunity to slot more of these in, so that way we can get stuff somewhere else. There we go. Perfect. 10-15, huh? Oh, it says 10-20 on here. All right, there we go. So if we're having like a 40 difference, I feel like we're looking pretty solid. Better than them being up by hundreds on me. There's Red Fort. The world is the place we proved real by dying in it. Salman Rushdie. So let's take a look at that beauty. All right, that's 2 more innovation points for us. So we're climbing. We're climbing. Beautiful. All right, that unlocks flight, which is really good. Now let's open up our tech tree. We got flight unlocked. We need to get to aerodynamics. I'm just going to click this. We don't really have a recommended. Industrialization would be pretty nice. Radio has some merit, but yeah, we just need to get through this tree. All right, so there's that. An aerodrome does cause a lot of help for us, but I need Kami here because that is 2 culture and gold for all wonders in the settlement, and then they double, triple, quadruple. It's just a win-win. So let's get that in there. Plus, we're now first place because of all of our innovation points from wonders. So we're looking good. We're looking real good. Starting to compete with the economics a bit. I like it. We're first place in culture again, so for now we're okay. Now we just need to keep on it. We gotta keep on it. Definitely can't let them start getting ahead of us here. All right, we're about to get our Siamese Civic. We've unlocked it, so we now get our bongs and the +2 influence on buildings, which +2 influence on gold buildings. Take anything out at this time. Yeah, so we'll just wait for another tradition slot to mess with that stuff. All right, you guessed it. Let's just keep up in the science. Next up, do we want to go through this some more? City-state actions are handy for us, but I do like the happiness and influence. That is kind of a better deal for us. So yeah, let's do the happiness and influence. That will get us back some of our science for each of our city-states. That'll at least get us, let's see, if it's 2 per in the cities, and we're getting more and more cities. Yeah, we're looking pretty solid. So I can make a purchase. Nope. So it's in Bordeaux. Yeah, I need to fix my mind. I need that. You need to heal. You need to heal. I should probably upgrade these guys, but we're going to leave them for now. If we get into war, we'll upgrade them. All right, we're kind of looking at numbers I don't like. 20 turns, 15. These numbers are pretty high, for my opinion. So we're going to go for a port. We'll at least do that. So let's secure the port for 10 turns. I'm willing to, I suppose, well, no, Ironworks is actually kind of ineffective in Pataliputra. We will do a museum, though. Let's go ahead and secure that. And maybe we'll just buy the Opera House. But yeah, if it's 10 turns, we'll go for it. Where's our alliance weakening? Why is it weakening? Did he pick a different, he chose fascism. Okay, that's not helpful for me. Anybody else rocking anything? Okay, so Isabella chose communism, so she's going to like us. That's interesting. Interesting work. Luckily, Pachacuti chose democracy. So we can really mess with him if we want to, and we might. I haven't decided yet. That's at 10:45. All right, so Amina is still crushing the science. I don't like that. I don't like that she's crushing science. I'm really trying to fight it here. See if I can get some more science this way then. Just give me some institutes. Slap in a 7 here. I know it's a 15, but we can do this and get another institute, so let's do that, and then boom. All right, so that's a little more. How about you? Oh, well, we got a solid 11 here. Institute, institute, institute. Okay, I'm willing to do that. Oh, it actually works out best, too. Not bad. All right, San Marino. I need to incorporate another city-state as soon as I can. What do we got going on here? Ben is now unfriendly, not hostile. Okay, interesting. All right, so we've got our +2 happiness and influence. I would like to put that in. Well, what can we move? Do we remove our production and food? I don't want to take too much of a gold hit. All right, we're going to keep this for now. All right. Oh, plus their culture on the bong. That's kind of nice. Or the bang. All right, hit this 9 up. Can't get another, that's fine. All right, let's stay competitive here. Oh, there we go. That's what we need, a tradition slot. Yeah, we just needed our ideology. That's really going to help us out with production and everything. Man, she is crushing it on the influence, too. Or the culture, I mean. Samapa, let's fix you up. Hopefully, we can... all right, there we go. Yep. Let's just get you guys back in action like so. Getting a laboratory in. Hopefully we can compete on her with production. That's the main goal. Also, we are espionaging on her, so hopefully we get some of that soon. Machu Picchu, huh? Oh, there we go. Sultanamet Kami. So, I hear and answer the prayer of the suppliant when he calls to me. So let them respond to my call and believe in me. The Quran. All right. Beautiful building. Surrounded by wonders and stuff. I love it. Okay. Fantastic. I'm not losing science. You can get out of here with that noise. Yeah, so each of these is getting me gold and culture. It's lovely. All right, so what's next on the agenda? No wonders yet? Okay, well... Oh, we can make some uparats, which will be pretty handy. Let's build up our stuff here. We do need an aerodrome, for sure. But before we do that, let's get a lab going. Let's go ahead and plug that in. Solid 22, huh? Oh, well, we could hurt a bit of our production, I guess. Do we still need a... Still need a schoolhouse as well. Okay. Wow. Okay, yeah, let's do this for 5 turns. That won't hurt us too bad. And then after that, we'll kind of move around. A museum would be pretty good. Let's just let this build. Oh, an artifact. Yeah, let's claim one of those. Those are kind of nice. And come in handy. I forget. Quit telling me more. Take me there is what I wanted. All right, so we could trade with people. It might not be a bad idea. How's our resources looking? We're pretty filled up in cities at the moment, and we're almost filled up, so the only thing would be factories if we go that route. How are we looking on this? So 70, so we still got to keep pushing that. And we do need more money for economics. So maybe we do grab a few, yeah, let's grab a few people. Oh, actually, some more ports would be pretty handy. And let me buy a port if I can. Yeah, let's get that put in. A solid 15, that's pretty good. Oh, but I can get a, oh yeah, let me go here. That's going to add a happiness to that. Yeah, let's do that. All right, there we go. We can get some silk running, so that's going to give us even more culture. Perfect. All right, I like it. I like it. It's starting to work out. Slowly but surely. Ooh, Ben is hating on us, for sure. All right, we've unlocked Doi Suthep, so just as the rain breaks through an ill-thatched house, so passion penetrates an undeveloped mind. The Tripitaka. We've built this before, but hey, it's been a little while. It's been a little while. Man, with the amount of wonders I'm building, I should probably just go into tourism. Probably be easier. All right, so there's Doi Suthep. I don't think we have another. Okay, I unlocked radio, so I've unlocked Eiffel Tower. That's handy. I think I know what happened. So back to choosing units. So Eiffel Tower, 14 turns. Okay. That's an option for us. I don't think it's the option we should take. I think we should build up some of our infrastructure here real quick. So let's go for laboratories. Little long for me, so let's start with the schoolhouse. Get that going. So we got a 1 and a 2. Okay, so let's actually do the military academy first. There we go. I like to keep that production as much as possible. We got our lab. So we're at 100 science in here. That's really good. The station would get us a lot of happiness and influence, which I'm for. The tower would take 13 turns. And if we do it, we can actually make some triples and doubles. But I will lose my open, or my I'll lose an institute. You can always move an institute. That's not a big deal. Yeah, let's go ahead and plug that in. So let's try for Eiffel Tower in Paris. Kind of funny to do that. All right, so we can buy stuff. So let's do that. Let's move. We could actually just stay off the production, and yeah, let's just grab more of this. And 12, that's insane. All right, so with that out of the way, we'll just go ahead and do a purchase. Institute, I like that 11. Open air museum, that 13 is looking pretty good. And then we can just get the bongs when we feel like it. Oh, okay, yep, the Chon. All right, yep, they're starting to make it good. Because it's been enough turns. Yep, 1 turn, and then he'll get booted out, which is fine. So that works. All right, let's move on. Reinforcements arrived. They doubled up on me, which is kind of funny. I'll just move him off. That should be fine. Oh, I'm still not in my turn. Oh, some things happened apparently. All right, one of you move. There you go. So we got a celebration. You knowed it. You called it. You saw it happening. All right, let's move this out and let's plug this in, and then let me get my thing back. There we go. Perfect. 1168. Are we finally crushing it? Oh, Amina went down to 919. I wonder what happened there. I'm worried. All right, so What do we got here? Ooh, that is pretty good. Let's grab that. Keep boosting that. All right, so let me check Amina here. Okay, we're still trying to steal stuff from her. Okay, right now we're doing mass production, and we're about to get another Siamese ability with a tradition slot, which will be really big. All right, let's go make our government even better. I'm wondering how my tourism's doing because I'm entering celebrations a lot. All right, so what is this ability? Okay, we don't care about that. I do care about slotting something else, though. Yeah, give me that 2 influence. Up to 193, that's great. Speaking of influence, let's secure something here. All right, he got Helsinki. Could grab this one. I could grab Muscat. I think Muscat would be a good addition. I don't think there's really anybody else up here. Oh, we got San Marino. Could work with that. All right, do we want influence or do we want gold? Is there something down here? Oh, another culture. Let's grab culture. Yep. Sorry, Lakshenbai. I'm snagging this. That's going to make her not like me, but I don't care. Okay, so should we go for the last one? Ooh, 5 gold and 3 culture on the palace for each city-state we're suzerain of. Yeah, let's finish that out. That'd be all of our civics. In fact, we are civic-free right now. Let's snag a civic. Gave us globalism. That's good. That's really good. We don't really need the +6 influence per turn right now, but it is nice to have that available. Plus, it's a civic we don't have to research now, which is even better. So... it's a win-win in my opinion. All right, so now we have the stock exchange, and we have -1 happiness maintenance on specialists, so that actually is really handy. All right, we could get more production, which is something I would like to do, but I think we'll focus on our specialists. All right, so we got our unique filled in. These would be great, but I kind of want to fill those out with other stuff. So let's just do our unique. Boom. Oh, did we talk to people? All right, so your action... advancement was discovered. We suffered -20 influence. That's unfortunate. We stole computation. That's great. So if I open this up, computation's done. Good. We're getting to aerodynamics even faster. Mass production's in 1 turn. All right, we're looking pretty solid. Pretty solid. All right, 1191. Oh, and she's close behind at 20. All right, so we have to keep going. Keep going. All right, I wish I could push these higher. All right, yep, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Good thing we're about to get a schoolhouse. That'll boost our science even. Oh, we're up at 12. And now with this, we'll be up, not quite sure. All right, there's mass production. Definitely something to make use of. Okay, so we have nothing else right now. Superots I should take a look at. Let's see here. Stock exchange would be nice. Could go for a beautiful lab, which I think we should. Where can I put these aerodromes at, huh? Ooh, that is a good aerodrome. Yep, let's put an aerodrome in here. It's pretty centralized for our continent for the most part, so that'll reach a lot of stuff. So we're at 9 turns on that. I think we go for it. And then it'll give us more production as well. Okay, so 1230. Now she's at 1267. Man, she is just pushing ahead. Oh, speaking of which, let's steal from her again. Yep, I'm going to keep stealing from her. She's got a lot of science. All right, so... let's see. Before we do that, where are we at? 75. Okay. So the other thing, too, is we have to be careful of this, because when they build stuff for certain things, they gain a lot of scientific points. So even though we're ahead right now, it's not it's not too beneficial. All right, 503 on this is pretty good. And we're still in the top of the military. Yeah, we kind of knocked out Napoleon a bit, and people were like, ooh, he's doing pretty good. I think if I were to get into a fight, my hope would be to fight Pachacuti. That'd be my ideal. I would ideally want to fight him. All right, what do we have? A slot available? Pataliputra. Yeah, we got that port in, didn't we? Okay, that'd be pretty handy. Can we move some stuff, maybe? I kind of like the production heaviness of Paris, but I suppose we can drop it just a tad. I think you need a little help. 102 versus 110. Yeah, I feel that's the way we should do it. This does need some stuff, though. Yeah, let's get you some happiness. And we might as well take 4 culture, because it's better than no culture. So we're just down to 16 production, which is probably not the best idea. Oh, I'm building a wonder here, too, aren't I? Yeah, that might not have been the best idea. Okay, well, we could probably still get in here and switch it, couldn't we? We could probably fix this. Where are you? Paris. Can we still take stuff out? Okay, yeah, we can still fix this. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're not building wonders. You're getting the short end of the stick. You can have the stuff that went into... Yep, there we go. That's still 8 turns. Okay. Either way, I'm not doing that. Speaking of which, let's actually give you more production. And Ironworks only has 3. Oh, hey, well, let's just get you a port. That'll solve the problem. That'll solve all of our problems. All right, so a 13, a 9. Oh, we got a 13 out here as well. Interesting. Oh, I'm getting a wonder adjacency as well. Okay. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and fill this bath in. We don't really need that bath. And we don't need to bathe, do we? I can even pull more out of Pataliputra, actually, if I wanted to. You know what? Let's do it. So there's that, and we'll just throw the extra culture into Pataliputra. Probably going to be the same Oh, it is not the same number. Interesting. So Pataliputra, what are you building? Still 10 turns, building a museum. Okay, I can get behind that. Speaking of which, I do not have a single explorer going out and doing anything. I should probably do that, huh? That might actually have some merit, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna buy a explorer real fast. Might as well at least have one roaming around. Could be handy. I'm sure everybody else is acquiring a lot more relics than I am, but it is what it is. Alright, we've unlocked Budanoth, and we could get Demagogy, so we get happiness equal to culture. Could be handy. More science. That's right, more science. Our relationship will decrease. That is fine with me. Why do you hate me, Napoleon? Why do you hate me? Alright, so we stole nationalism from Amina. That's great. Don't really think that gave us anything. Not at the moment, anyway. Alright, so we'll confirm that. Let's move our units. Apparently, there's one thing out here. I guess we'll try for that. Pretty far out, though. So I'm not too inclined to believe we'll make that happen. Ooh, look at that fun stuff. Could upgrade my ships. I don't want to waste my money. Let's just hold on to it. Hold the line. How are we looking over here? 1230. Alright, I'm feeling a little bit better. Our relationship will decrease with Pachacuti. Oh, no. That's a shame. That's a shame. I guess we'll just have to deal with that. Alright. What are you going to make for me, Krungthep? What are you going to make for me? Okay. Got some of those available. Institutes, open air, bong. Stock exchange would probably be pretty nice. Actually, yeah, get me a rail station. We should probably plug one of those in, huh? That would get me my science. I don't know if I want to do that, though. Ah, here we go. That looks pretty good. We'll go right there. Let's get that plugged in. Let's go back to purchases. This bong is awesome. That's getting me a lot of stuff. That's right, I got rid of an open-air museum, so let's get another one, shall we? I think all the way up here... Oh, is that an institute? That is an institute, and this is a monastery. Let's just go out here. Let's get that out of the way. All right. Perfect. Ooh, 900 or a celebration. I think we're making plenty of celebrations. Plus, that gets us our tradition slot, and the +5, +3, which we really want. So now we're at 1,051 a turn for gold, which is great. I think I want a diplomatic point, probably. What we got in here? Military, celebrations, more happiness, or we go cultural. We probably do cultural. Ooh, +5 per age. Oh, that's actually really big for us. That would be really big. Now let's get the culture, because this is +5 per age. So that'd be a total of 15 now. In cities with a wonder, and almost all of my cities have wonders. Or at least 4 of them do, which is good enough for me. There we go. Alright, how is our stuff going? So, Amina has not been... Okay, so nobody has researched rocketry yet. Pachacuti's way behind. And then point-wise, look at this, 72. Yeah, she's acquiring points. So she's getting there. So, yeah, we need to research rocketry. That's our goal, is to get there as fast as possible. Does fascism allow, or my bad, communism allow us to do anything better? Towns gain science equal to your scientific attribute. That might actually be helpful. +8. Oh, but I get -5 culture. Oh, okay, well, that wouldn't be a big deal. +30% towards completing projects. This might actually be a good idea. Any of this actually offer me anything else? Taj Mahal. There is a Palacio. Yeah, we do kind of need these things. Oh, +6 culture and gold. There's Brandenburg Gate. Yeah, I still do need some things here. Ooh, a specialist limit in cities would be good. Yeah, let's go for that first. Actually, hold up. Give me a wildcard attribute if I can build Taj. Yeah, we definitely need a few more wonders. Oh, who has declared war on me? Pachacuti. Ain't that something? Okay, well, I'm here for it. We can go down this route if you wish. Ooh, a 3-10-3. Oh, I can get a 10 up here. Yeah, definitely give me that. Alright, so what's next? Oh, Cadiz. I suppose this is one upside, making these cities. I can go in here. Looks like there are no specialty districts. Oh, wait, is that? It's Casa. Perfect. We can just throw people in there. Alright, so take me to the defenseless settlement. Samapa is apparently defenseless. That's interesting. Why? Interesting choice of words. Just gonna upgrade you. Get me into Krungthep here. Probably purchase another unit. Oh, yeah. Get me a howitzer. Big old artillery machine. Same. Can I get some Mappa in here too? Some artillery? Nah, a little expensive, huh? Alright, well, can I upgrade my units? Nope. Okay, that's fine. I don't think you knew what you were asking for when you came in here. I don't think you knew. Why'd you say there's a promotion when there isn't? Don't lie to me. Unless it's this guy. Oh, it's him. Okay, well, let's get you... That's good. Ooh, +1 sight. I love +1 sight. Alright, you're gone. Okay, perfect. We found our people. So let's say goodbye to our people, huh? Yeah, beautiful. Okay, apparently you can't... Oh, you can. Fantastic. All right, this is why we had our guys here. Settlement's under threat. Oh, my artillery is up front. That is not good. Did anybody else declare war? Oh, right, Pachacuti's right here. I forgot. I forgot about that. I'm going to make this and this happen. There we go. Well, I don't see Isabella causing me any problems anytime soon, right? Yeah, she actually likes me because we are of the same mind and body. So we'll just come over here. I don't like his unit being there. Well, that is not at all what I wanted you to do. Not even a little bit. Okay, all these got upgraded, so that's... Oh, I was on one specific one. You have no abilities, but you do. So here's that. Ooh, I can get a cuirassier out here. That'd be great. Beautiful. That's another level for me. And less for you. Oh, that's right. And now my horses deal more damage. You weren't ready for this. Just accept the defeat now. It'll be easier for you. There you go. All right. I cannot upgrade these. That's fine, though. Alright, beautiful. And now we have a promotion. And we're going to be attacking land units. That's right. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, we'll just skip this. Let's see how this unfolds. Ooh, Himiko has declared war on me. Interesting choice. I don't know why she did that. I'm going to lose this artillery, aren't I? I hate that. That is one thing that annoys me, because that's where the armorer is. Okay. Yeah, one thing that annoys me is the fact that... yeah, there's Himiko. You don't know where your unit's going to land. Oh, Amina has declared war on me. That's interesting. Okay. Defenseless settlement. Yeah, we'll be fine. It'll be okay. Right, let me get in here. Yep, this battleship will do plenty. Right, so Amina declaring war on me. She is right there. That is not an ideal situation. Madurai has 45 production. Oh, I can't make it anyway. I was going to suggest making one of these a city and then just pumping... Oh, let me make this into a city-state for me. There we go. That'll help me out a little bit. Let's grab... Where is it? Oh, yes, espionage. Let's make that happen a little more quickly, please. All right, let's get rid of this guy. He's a hindrance to the plan. Let's pull these guys in and upgrade them all. Ooh, I love that. Okay. I'm going to go around. Let's get you moving. I care most about my artillery. All right, you already fired. Oh, but you can still... That's right. These guys can still move. All right. We can get +2 or we can get +1 war support. I'll take the war support. All right. You hurt my ship, and I'm not a fan of it, so you need to go away. All right. How dare you deal damage to these beautiful creations. See you later. Yep. You gotta go. Not happening in my house. Beautiful. So, that takes care of his entire fleet that was over there. Alright, no dice. Okay, that's fine. Alright, now we'll start getting in on his business. Perfect. I don't think he was ready for this. Alright, looking good. Let's not get too sidetracked by this war. That is one thing we have to be careful of. And pretty much if I come in here, he has no navy. And that'll take care of that. So that's the plan. That's the idea. Let's see if we can make it happen. I think he's going to try to sneak through here, but it's a very tight spot to get to Samapa. As long as we control both naval pathways, we'll be fine. All right, there's this. You're almost done with your aerodrome. I would like to get Budanath. Let's go ahead and just plug that in. All right, what's next? Do we want Delpain? Yeah, we might as well go in there. As we'll get in there, because that one will help me get a bit more science. You are threatening me. And I don't like being threatened. Not one bit. Yeah, you need to go away. I don't like this threat. In fact, I don't like it so much I'm going to bolster this guy's... All right, moving on. All right, so we can get building on people, but that doesn't matter. Let's see. We want +6. No, I think we're good there. Oh, I remember what we were doing, by the way. We wanted to come into communism and get science abilities and production abilities. So let's secure those. All right, that's all my movement, which I'm not thrilled about. You don't have the initiative ability yet, so that's a little worrying. Let's pull this guy back. Can I still... All right, yeah, that makes sense. That's all the movement. Not an ideal situation, but we're getting it over there. Okay, you're healing. Let's get these guys into their respective commanders if we can. Oh, there's a ship there. Okay, that's going to be all my movement. All right. Okay, good. We can get him. Oh, I forgot to move my commander. That's on me. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. And we'll just fall back here and blast away. Can I pillage this? Yoink. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't think you can shoot me from there now, which works out in my favor. All right, perfect. Let's give Pachacuti what for, huh? Should be going pretty well. I think this one fleet should be more than enough. Although I will need some units to come in and take this inner city stuff. Oh, we're taking some damage. Move that out of the way. People want to see the damage. I don't want to see a chart. No one wants to see a chart. All right. Let me get in here. That looks pretty nice. How about we get this howitzer out? Say hello with it, huh? Really now? That seems like not much damage. I think we gotta up that number up. Alright, what else we got? We got tanks. Let's move those into position, shall we? I think they can deal some damage. Not much. Not as much as I would like. Alright, you now have initiative. So let's get a tank on you. Alright, this mortar can reach. Let's upgrade it. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, let's just upgrade all these units. Start piling on the damage. Actually, I'm going to wait here. And now that we have another tank, let's get it out. Keep the linemen in for now. Let's move you. Let's pillage for health. And science away. Let me make sure I'm on science. Okay. Yep. All right, we're in a celebration. You know what that means? More stuff. More stuff. Okay. Let's secure the influence per turn at this stage. We're going to need it because we're doing war stuff. So there's that. Oh, let's up our science. That's going to be a nice chunk of change for us. Defenseless settlement. Take me there. Pataliputra. Okay, so you are getting around my navy. I do not appreciate that. All right, let's do one of these. Let's do this. There we go. Yeah, I don't like you getting around my navy. Oh, I was inefficient. Actually, we have a bit of money. Let's go ahead and give me a big dog here. There we go. Yep, give me a howitzer. I love howitzers. Apparently, I can shoot Sherpas. I don't really see a point, but if I need to, I can. I guess. Alright, I'd love some battleships, but we're not going to do that. Alright, yep, just what I kind of figured for Wilkawaman. Okay, there is a guy there I don't really appreciate, so we're going to have to move this carefully. Can you reach that? Okay, why did you at any point think that was a great idea? I love how it's like, hey, I'm going to get right up in this business, and we're like, not at all what I wanted you to do. Let's get a fortification in here just in case. I believe you're in the water. You sure are. It's a shame if something happened to you. See you later. All right, we are 2 turns on this aerodrome. I would love it to be 0 turns. Oxacilla is looking a little dangerous. We're going to have to get something in here soon. I don't know if he's going to come down here and start attacking or if he's going to leave. I hope he leaves. All right, you're shooting my guy. I knew that would happen. That's why you shouldn't be there. We're going to contend from range. That's the whole point. Okay, that's dumb. I wish I could hit districts. That's what I would like to do. Is this district? Oh, yeah. We're going down that tree. Shoot the districts for a whole bunch of stuff. There we go. All right. Let's get the guys out that don't need to be in here. Yep, there we go. And shoot that guy. Apparently, there we go. We'll do that. So, what's next? Where are we defenseless? Madurai. Yes, we are defenseless in Madurai. Looking a little lean. I don't like that. All right, you're still pulling moves here, so we're going to change this. Infantry. Destroyer would be nice. 5 damage. Yeah, this is probably what we need. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Is Samapa under threat? Okay, it's saying this guy's my threat. It's kind of annoying. There's that. There's no one else causing me problems. Let's get rid of this artillery if we could. Might as well upgrade what we got. Some more damage. See you later. No, we don't need to pillage that just yet. Alright. And ship. Oh, that's right. We can make tanks now. Well, get me the big ones. Yeah. Yeah, we can attack from here first, I guess. Ooh, there's an artillery in there. I don't like that. Beautiful. Alright, this guy's almost gone. Yep, that'll work. Let's get in here and take this guy out. Seems like the right thing to do. Alright. I don't want to do that. Let's get defense instead. I'm fine sweeping around for this. Okay, you're trying to get through the fortification. I wish you would have told me that. You do have initiative, so we can... There we go. I'm worried he might take some damage, but... That'll be fine. Sure. Oh, I can still fire. I'm gonna lose this guy anyway, so I might as well do this. Take a district. Oh, actually, that might actually save him. All right, so now what's going on? Wealth of Nations, 12 trade routes. Good job. I'm glad you could do that, Napoleon. Okay, yep, that's to be expected. Something got pillaged. One of my institutes. We can't have that. Oh, I got to build Eiffel Tower. Can live on itself. One can dream there, eat there, observe there, understand there. One can feel oneself cut off from the world, and yet the owner of the world. Roland Barthez. And we built it in Paris. So how about them apples, huh? Beautiful. Good old Eiffel Tower. That's 36 tourism. Don't mind me. And that's got us up to 77. Yeah, they're starting to climb. I'm worried Amina's doing stuff. Okay, nobody's researched rocketry yet, but they have to be getting close. They have to be getting close. I mean, look at this. Yep, Eiffel Tower gave me stuff. They're researching other things. We're all pretty even for economics, so that's pretty solid. I'm doing real well culturally. And then military, we're about to start jumping up because we will be taking stuff from Pachacuti. No, I need every inch of science. Not happening. You can do something else. Oh, we have an aerodrome. Yes. All right. And now you're going into that, which is fine because I'm going to buy things. I'm going to buy a bomber in here. Can I use him right away? Oh, I sure cannot. Nope. Yep, that's to be fair. Boom. Okay. Looks like you'll keep Kandahar and Toxicilla safe. Punaka is seeing some worse days. Gonna help him out a little bit. Alright, so Cadiz finished all of its research initiatives. Honestly, I would just keep it up unless... Okay, yeah, we can get military units fairly cheap in here. So get me a howitzer and a tank, and then you can go right back. Oh, give me one of these, and then you're going to go into a research. There we go. Alright, so we got Eiffel. We could go... We have no other wonders right now, that's fine. I can make another bong. Not really feeling it. Radio station's probably one of the ways to go. I don't think I have any other science. Nope, I do not. Stock exchange would get me a good amount of gold. Let's go for an aerodrome, though. Definitely want an aerodrome. Let's just crush this area right here. I know it's a triple, but I don't really... well, actually, hold up. Yeah, cancel that. Cancel that. I want the aerodrome here. And we'll fill this quarter with a museum and an opera house. Yeah. There we go. So I did kind of lose some production on that on accident. That's on me. Toxicilla. Yeah, that's going to be okay. All right, let's attack the unit here. That's the closest one. Let's hop in, take a district. Okay, these guys are knocking this out of the park. Oh, let me just finish that off real quick. No. I'm not going to make that move. You can make that move, though. There we go. Get me in position. Ooh, that's a little scary. Let's do that. I do not want my commanders getting hit. There we go. Let's take a promotion. We're going to go down the range tree because this commander is right next to all of this artillery. So I don't know why he wouldn't be getting big range attacks. All right, and we'll hit this guy. There we go. Good old splash damage, huh? Oh, what can I pillage? Don't mind me. Let's take out this defense. Move up one. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll work. Beautiful. Oh, you want to hit me with that field gun. I don't want to do that, so. All right, you right into position. Beautiful. Just what the doctor ordered. All right, what's next? Apparently, you cannot hit him. Okay, I don't know why you went in the water. That's so dumb. All right, let's get this guy moving. Luckily, I can't get attacked in the water unless it's a ranged unit or Navy, so that's something. Okay, yeah, I knew one commander would get attacked. All right, what's going on here? Please stop moving back and forth. It's infuriating. Good grief. Are we done? Bolster your military. Good gravy, man. Okay, get me... Ooh, a battleship would be perfect. That's close enough. All right. No. I make so much influence now, I can just deny everything. Hey, am I still stealing from her? I sure am. I sure am. And you know what, Ben? I want to steal from you too. I feel like I need to spread the love. Alright, what are we doing? Ooh, I did not buy a unit, and I should have. Oh, we're safe for now. He hasn't declared... Oh, okay, I see it now. That's what's going on. Okay. Can I move forward one? Beautiful. Alright, well, let's get you out of here. And we got this little guy causing a problem. Let's do a little swap. Oh, I can't reach you, huh? Okay, interesting. Let's get healed. Let's take you out like this, then. That's going to be all my movement, isn't it? Yep. Oh, and I'm not playing that little game. All right, we'll play this game instead, and then we'll play the pillage game. It's my favorite game. All right. There we go. Just keep destroying stuff. Okay, well, there we have it. I'll bring you back one. I'll move you forward. We'll figure this out. I don't see a reason to do that. Okay, let's do this and this. No, I'd like to get some health back. Beautiful. Well, we could keep attacking this area right here, so might as well. Perfect. That works for me. All right, well, now in this case, we'll just attack units. I think we can almost finish them off each time. Yeah, keep healing. Now we're in business. Unfortunately, that's all my movement. Not a fan of that. Hopefully Punaka can keep doing its thing. He has 12 settlements, so that's pretty impressive. Good, I talked him into it. Just what I wanted to see. Okay, so what we got here? Ah, yes, the town ability. Should we try that out? I think we should try it out. So, I didn't even know I plugged that in. Let's take this off. Put this science on. Let's see what we changed. The 1219 is now 1245. I'll take it. All right, should we go through this one? I think I do want that production on projects, so we will go with that. All right, you need to get rid of this. You see that there? I want it gone. Looks like that's a district defense as well. All right, well, We'll just kind of get through that, won't we? Oh, not quite, huh? Should be almost ready to crack. Come on, really? Beautiful. All right, we're one step closer. And we'll skip a turn. We'll pillage and get more health. Army commander is fine where he's at. Oh, actually, yeah, you can make some money. Step out here. All right. Oh, that's beer rung. Okay, we're fine with that. Yeah, let's move forward. There we go. Okay, I'm going to swap these. He has more health, which means he deals more damage. All right, you'll get rid of him. Beautiful. Yeah, might as well just get in position. Oh, unless there's something you can pillage. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Great. All right, we got a promotion. Lovely. +3 to flanking. Yeah, sure, why not? We kind of swarm our opponents anyway. Please get out of there. Thank you. All right, you got nowhere to go. We'll get these guys in there, starting to just nail away at the defenses. Yeah, let's just get rid of this guy. Great. Lovely work. Okay, I'm going to step out just to start taking out that mortar. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. All right, let's get rid of you. Start getting rid of this guy. And now I can fix my institute that they destroyed. I'd like to get my science back. And my production. Before we hit next turn, where's that little guy running around at, huh? Looks like nowhere. Well, Madurai, can I get... Good. Yep, I like howitzers. Any artillery I like on my islands. Looks like they're trying to mess with San Marino. And it looks like Napoleon finally wanted a crack. Looks like he wanted to come at the king, huh? Alright, that's fine. Major calculations. I think you're going to fail. I think you're going to fail at those calculations. I'm going to pop it right here. He's going to be well defended and happy. Good, there's my health back. More health back. You are really trying to kill me here. Okay, trying to hit this guy a little bit. Can I get a movement up? That would be ideal. Hey, there we go. Stalemate. Okay. Oh, I can fire on him still. Let's go with that. That'll help. All right. Don't be all my movement, please. Of course it is. All right. Well, that's fine. Okay. Oh, yeah, you used all your moves. That's why. And so did you. I'll take that stalemate. Let's get more health back. I might as well punch this. We're about to break it anyway. All right, that works. Oh, he's got a rail station. Ooh, that's right. Saint-Denis, what do we want? Is this your unique? It sure is. Well, we're going to put specialists in there. Lose 10% gold. Nope, not doing that. All right, so Pataliputra, you're kind of finished for the most part. Not really much else for you to do. We can do it open air and an institute. There's only 2 spots, so let's do an institute. Open air, get us 1 more culture. I'll take it. After that, you're pretty much... done. 20 turns is ridiculous for stuff. Can you make anything? You can make an aircraft carrier. Everything here is pretty low maintenance on the numbers, so I'm actually fine with that. You can produce units for the War to Pachacuti, so we will do that. I'm going to need at least a tank, and that should kind of cover it for the most part. Yeah, I can shoot through mountains because I'm special like that. All right, he has to retreat on that, and then the rest of these... Oh, I don't think I have much of a choice. Okay, can you shoot there? Good, yeah, try to get that down. We need to get that mortar out of there. Let's get some more. I don't know what it is, but we'll take the yield. You were defenseless for some reason. Ah, yes, you do have a guy coming at me here. Let's attack him right here. We do have a bomber. I should see about buying more bombers, actually. I forgot about that. Okay, they are a little expensive. 1220 or 80. All right, beautiful. Alright, we got rid of you. You're behind walls, so you're safe. You just skip your turn, huh? Did you get some health? There we go. Beautiful. Alright, now that we've kind of got things squared away here. Okay, you cannot attack from there. That's interesting. But you can. Okay, let's do that. And that. Let's get this guy out. Let's put you there. Oh, I'm telling him to fire, aren't I? Well, we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, is that all health? Oh, it's not. Where is it? There it is. Alright. Howitzer's right where it needs to be. Doesn't need to do anything, really. Alright, so where are we at on sciences? Okay, someone else has declared war on me, apparently. It is Amina fighting me out there. That's fine. Oh, it looks like Ben decided to declare war on me. Alright. Well, I'm glad you guys are all having fun. Okay. War is a tragedy. It sure is. Okay. Thondiver is... Oh, that is right. I forgot about this 100%. Ooh, okay, give me a tank. That should be enough to handle this, hopefully. Yes, we are taking some war weariness, so let's at least even us out. Have we finished our... Okay, we are still stealing research from her. I think it's been a while. Could just be how long it takes to do stuff, though. How about we break that? I will happily take a promotion. There we go. Now my artillery is, you know, just insane. Let's get that out of there. Let's take this lovely Machu Picchu. Yeah, we'll be keeping that. All right, Cadiz. Oh, hey, you got a slot. Fill that in. Use a little extra culture and stuff. Okay, well, Daha, Lumabjong. Those are the last two. I mean, might as well go for them, right? Oh, it's going to be kind of hard. We got a thin avenue of approach. So, I think we move this guy out. Let's get some units in. Play the old classic of regroup and heal. I think it's going to be a great game to play on that front. All right, kind of move you towards this little situation. All right, so why is this artillery here? I don't know why I have that, but I'll take it. Okay, let's move in. Okay, great. Perfect. That'll work. Apparently all of his commanders are here, which is interesting. Okay, so there's that. We'll move in. All right, there we go. I really don't care about Himiko's scout. I could care less. I'm just here to destroy walls and start taking territory. That's going to force him out. So I like that. All right. Can I attack this? I can. Beautiful. Can I finish it off? I think so. All right, we're safe. We are safe. All right. I figured that'd be the case. Totally fine with that. I make a purchase. Oh, no, we do not have enough. But we do have a bomber that we can use. Because we're going to mess with Beirut up here. There we go. Wow, look at that range. I love these types of ships. Let's escape that. I'd rather upgrade him if I could. All right. Beautiful. Yeah, because upgrading is way cheaper. Oh, we got a marine up here. Forgot about that. Okay, yep, they're attacking the walls. She found me. Oh, Benjamin built the Palacio. I don't think he's going to survive that. You're really trying that one, huh? Okay. Well, Bordeaux is not defenseless. Our guy's right here. In fact, he's now going to be just fine. Oh, it's the Marine. Right. And the Marine's going to cause some problems for us. We could do an upgrade. I'm not going to upgrade these. We're going to let these guys heal for a minute and figure out our plans from there. In fact, probably be better if I bought something up here. Ooh, an aircraft carrier? I'd be all for that. All right, you're fine. This artillery is going to move into position, so that's okay. This howitzer is perfectly healthy. I'm going to move him forward. Kind of take a peek at some things to do. Still building an aerodrome. I don't like how long that's taking. Right. There we go. Take a pop shot at him a little bit. There goes the cuirassier, and there goes the commander. And another cuirassier bites the dust. Okay, beautiful. All right, that's not beautiful. Get rid of that. There we go. Yeah, if it's range, I don't want to look at it. All right, there we go. Another thing to take. I'm going to pull back on that. Okay. He's got land ships now. That's nice, I guess. Yeah, let's get rid of this commander. It's another promotion for us. Let's go with unpacking. We got this battleship here. Perfect. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that now. There's that. I can't reach that. Interesting. Let's get rid of this then. Might as well do that. All right, so how much damage am I doing? Major defeats, apparently. Not ideal. Let's go ahead and hit this guy. Makes it at least weaker when they attack that. I should have a... Yep, a howitzer. No, get one of these. I want howitzer. Okay, you spawned him right next to the unit. I love when you do that. So that's dead. That was a waste of money. Yep. Mm-hmm. If he lives, I'll be impressed. Apparently he lived. Alright, yep, you're shooting the fortification. That's to be expected. Alright, we've unlocked better planes. Made it all the way to aerodynamics. Let me check how things are rolling. Somebody unlocked it? Not yet, but we're all kind of real close, aren't we? I don't like that. Himiko's at 78. Okay, they're all at 78. They got one more point than me on this. Interesting. Okay. Okay, yeah. Luckily, we're up on the military. We'll have to keep an eye on it. But, yeah, we need to mess with some scientific score. And we need to get those things built, so... It's all things we gotta look at. Alright, that should take care of him. In fact, we could probably use our bomber. Oh, we can upgrade him too. Let's use the bomber, though. Yeah, let's get rid of the commander. It's actually not a bad idea. Gets us a squadron. What we got here? Aerial reconnaissance. We don't need that. Let's get more damage on our bombers. Okay, well, we made it to there. We need rocketry. So that's immediately what we're going to research. Zombie's getting a threat. That is true. In which case, let's... Oh, hold up now. Yeah. We're going to start pulling these guys back. This will be plenty, because we're all filled in here. We can't really do much else. There we go. Oh. Well, if we got a promotion, might as well take it. There we go. Let's hit a wall. Yeah, let's damage that and make some stuff. Yes, I'm well aware of what you got going on. Don't worry about it. I'm keeping a close eye on you. All right, let's move down here. The cuirassier, let's move him... Come back this way. If I unpack... There we go. Sadly, you're not... There we go. That'll work. All right, beautiful. We can even move closer because that's not a problem. There we go. Yeah, once those are out of the way, we really don't have much to worry about. Okay. I'm going to need you guys to take this wall out. Yep, do that. This tank is taking a beating. Let's pull back. Oh, that was all my movement. That's unfortunate, but it's fine. All right, let's heal up. Could we get another unit? Not really. Could get an aircraft carrier, but that's not really helpful to me, is it? Okay. I would love another bomber, but it's going to be pretty pricey at this stage, ain't it? Yep. Aircraft carrier, squadron commander, heavy bombers, 1490. My gold is taking a tad bit of a hit. It's just how it is. Franklin made 250. That's nice. Wow, I can't believe you made it. That's lame. Okay. Well, maybe we can use the 18 to do something. Can we get something better? Oh, wow. Okay, we just had to wait a bit. Yeah, if we just get a battleship, that takes care of the whole island. That'll keep it nice and safe. Okay, so Krungthep is complete with this rail station. We're 8 turns away from rocketry. So what can we build in 8 turns? Because we immediately want to build our stuff. A schoolhouse, I could probably get behind, depending on where it's at. Looks like pretty much anywhere, huh? Pretty much anywhere works. All right, well, we'll cancel the schoolhouse then. Instead, let's do a museum. Go right here. That's a nice addition, I think. Let's get you out of here. Keep destroying that. I don't think... Yeah, this is about right where you need to be. Sure, I'll claim an artifact. Gives me science. Yeah, take me there. Okay. Same place I've been. Oh, we can take Daha easily. Yeah, let me get in here. I'm going to leave him be. I will make you into a tank, though. All right. Oh, that Marine's running away. Well, that's a pity. I was just about to have some fun. All right. Well... if you insist. All right, let's get rid of this guy. Now we don't have to worry about any of this baloney anymore. It's all set. Now we can focus back on the fun. Looks like he's got some tanks and stuff. Take him out. Ooh, I can reach that? That's even better. Let's move our way in. Get rid of the tank. All right, so not exactly what I wanted, but that's fine. Got a little bit of a field cannon going on. Okay, let's get you healed up, and then we can deal with this Marine. Sure, whatever's here. Oh, health. Okay, let's destroy this if we can. Actually, give me some health back. There we go. That'd be better. Let's move to the front. We never got it. That's fine. I really don't care. Is there even... yeah, that's whatever. You can come back home, I guess. Yeah, go to the Land of Flowers, I guess. Works for me. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Bordeaux's walls are pretty weak, huh? What do we have here, huh? What do we have here? All right, there's a Budhanath. So those who teach this ocean of wisdom realize the momentary value of things. The Bhadra Sutra. Bhadra Kalipka. Or Kalpika. I want to add in vowels that aren't even there. All right, so 30% towards projects, plus 8 happiness in cities while at war, and plus 3 combat strength for all landing units in your territory. These are wonderful abilities that we can use. I don't really know if I want to plug any of them in right now, though. Yeah, I'm kind of good. They are good abilities, though. Okay, what is this? That's already been built, so I don't care. My main goal would probably be... a Rom Garden would be kind of nice, but do I care about that research? Something tells me I should come up here. Get closer to Brandenburg Gate. Oh, and plus 6 GDP for conquered settlements would be ideal. Keep hitting that science number. Oh, it's a celebration, so now we actually can plug it in. We're at war right now, so let's get some more happiness. Plus, it equates to more science. All right, as for this, let me just fill in my specialty district here. All right, you finished that wonder. You don't have another wonder. Go ahead and hit a research initiative twice. That should hopefully get us... oh, actually, I should probably build bombers, shouldn't I? Yeah, scratch this. Get me a squadron commander, and then finish off some heavy bombers. That would be a wonderful thing to do. Let's go ahead and just start tearing this up real quick. Lumajang will be an annoying take, but we can do it. All right. I want to get levels, but I'm letting this guy kind of heal up. Alright, in you go. We'll go this way. I'm pretty sure I'm getting close enough to hit that guy. Is that really all? I was about to say, I'm like, I think I can still do something here. Alright, go ahead and attack him. Let's get rid of this wall. As for you, perfect. I don't know if I'm dealing enough damage, but it's worth a shot. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Do I just not have enough gold? Oh, I need just a bit more, huh? Oh, I'm going to level up a few of these guys anyway. So I need the firepower. All right. Oh, perfect. You're in the range. Beautiful. We'll deal with my battleships later. Okay, good. That's a district down. That works. All right, let's get you in here and start taking care of business, huh? Beautiful. Oh, he's bringing more friends. Well, luckily, that battleship will be able to do plenty. All right, so what's next? Yep, ram into those walls. Die. You wish you could. All right, so espionage happened. Let me just do this real quick. Okay. Sadly, I cannot reach that. All right, I'll start tapping that. Oh, I can go around. Duh. Perfect. I stole 3,000 science. That's what I like to see. That's a number that I can get behind. I would like to rebase this. Definitely we're going to come up here first. Can my guy hit someone? Apparently he can. Oh, yeah. Sink that guy. See you later. All right. All right. Saint Denis, what did you finish building? Oh, you were still doing I remember what you were doing. Ah, you silly. Yeah, give me a battleship. I can use one of those right now. Hold up, where are you going to put that battleship? Defenseless settlement. Ah, that does appear to be the case. Not that concerning, though. All right, let's get rid of this. Beautiful. Okay, well, I'm going to get in here. Let's drop a battleship. Should be able to... Yep. All right, and we're going to move on with our lives. Perfect. Fully healed. Fully capable. Let's get in here and cause some havoc, huh? Let's just secure that. All right, both of these are a little sturdy. That's fine, though. All right, get these guys moving. What's next? Ah, yes. Really? Okay, I don't know why you're going all the way around, but sure. If you insist. I should get rid of this guy. Beautiful. Only reason he's hanging in there is because I don't have troops to put in there. Also, I'm kind of lacking some firepower right now. Let's kind of get that fixed. Huh? Need a little bit of boom. A little bit of bang. Okay, let's move you back up here. So we can say hello. Speaking of which, has anybody researched rocketry yet? Not been researched. Okay, so everybody's still even on the rocketry thing. Okay, that's good. I'm worried, though, once they research it, they're going to be, like, going. That's my main concern. I don't know how fast they'll be able to build a station, but I assume it will be quick. So that's something to keep an eye on. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Looks like a problem. All right, well, I'm going to deal with this one. And I'm going to rebase this guy. So we can be close enough to have that fun, huh? Alright, it's messing with my capital. Alright, Paris is defenseless. I don't know why. You're gone. Just keep kind of hitting him a little bit. I think our howitzer can reach. It can. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. Alright, let's get that initiative and that range. Right, bong here. Should break. Beautiful. Let's get some health back. I'll move you up here, I guess. Oh, there we go. Get this guy out. Cancel your movement. Okay, that'll work. I might as well just make a fortification, I guess. Yeah, just heal. He's going to fight me anyway, so if I do this... Nope, doesn't work. Then just do nothing. Alright, we got ourselves a tank. Let's get you in the water. I'll bring you down here, and that should be more than enough to do what I need to do. Alright, perfect. Let's force him to take this back, huh? Alright. Let's get this battleship in. Put you here to heal. We'll upgrade you and get you prepped for movement. We'll switch these guys out here in just a little bit. Alright, not bad. Oh, let's hit that guy. He's right there. Why not? Can't do anything because I moved that guy. Yep, that's about right. You need to get out of my face. Beautiful. That's the way you do it. Okay, let's see here. Okay, you're healing. Let's go. See how this unfolds. I think we got this pretty well protected at this stage. All we really got to do is... Yep. Watch out for that. Gonna take another wall hit. Not a big deal. It is what it is. Alright. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. I could... Oh, perfect. Yeah, let's get rid of him. Then we can pinch him and we'll take Beirut, which will be great. I will support this. Yeah, I will support that, Simon. Thank you. A little extra combat strength never hurt. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish this off. Took the unit out too, even better. Okay, we can almost break this. Oh, there we go. Could that do it? I think we got it. Perfect, we now have Daha. We will keep that. No point in deleting it. Alright, any resources worth? Nope, not really. Okay, we'll just take you guys back in. How about that? Hit me, yep, with that. And we might as well upgrade, and that looks good to me. Yeah, we really didn't pillage anything here, so that works out great. Yeah. Machu Picchu in 3 turns we can finally fix up, so that'll be nice. Looks like he left, so I'm glad he decided that this wasn't worth it. We got our battleship that we need to move into position. We got this battleship squadron we can mess with, so how about we get them packed in, huh? These guys deal with some major power. There we go. Let's do... Okay, they're kind of separated right now. Let's pull you back. There we go. Yep, movement. Now we should be dealing with some major damage and major range. Yeah, look at that. That's insane. Okay, that's all we needed. Yep, thank you. Now we can really deal with what we need to. Right, take the last guy in. Let's go get these guys set up for promotions. This battleship's coming in handy. We got a battleship here. Let's go ahead and Try to get those movements in. Let's break this wall. I'll take that level for sure. There we go. Now what do we got? Apparently you can get in here. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Oh, yeah, that's my artillery guy. All right, you heal up. You're fully healed. I don't really see a use of you over here. All right, let's get our tank in the water. Now we can bring him down. Now we have full range of motion up here. Look at that. Coming right in for the bomb. Lovely. Let's, I can't fire. All right, we'll just skip your turn then. You can fire later. All right, so finally got a artillery strike. Good. We could actually take Toulouse, and maybe we should. You're still healing. I'll leave you be. Okay. Now we need to check on rocketry here. We're 2 turns away, which is great for us, but is everybody else doing crazy things? Because I hope not. All right, a little bit of an explosion, you know, keep it spicy, keep it real. I gotta repair my stone head. Has anybody built their stuff? Okay, we're still at the research stage, so pretty much an even split. I'm back up at top. That's great. Yeah, we're looking really good. We're looking really good. I think domination's looking way better. So I realized my mistakes on that. What's in here? Military Academy? Yeah, we'll fill this in. Let's grab... I'm just going to grab gold and food. I like a nice accept on that. Okay, let's move over here. We got our battleship out. Don't really think we need much else. You can work on a port. I'll at least allow a port. All right, a lot of... Oh, there's a 4 out here. I'll go for a 3 right here. That looks pretty good. Yeah, we'll get a port in. Okay, that's what I was annoyed. I figured that'd be the case. So we got gypped on that tank, or on that battleship, but... At least it's out there to keep us safe. All right, we can get that upgraded in a turn. Where are we defenseless? Padalaputra's fine. Yeah, nothing to worry about there. You are in my way, though. I'm trying to make more battleships. All right, we need to move. All right, I'm gonna move in here and actually steal some district control. All right, you're fully healed. Let's get you healing. Might as well move into position. It's gonna be hard to get across all this. I don't like it, but... that's all we can do. Okay. I'm just going to move you here and have you rest. You don't really need to do much. Might move this around a bit. Okay. Now we're back to the attacks. We're just going to demolish units now. Look at all that damage. I love battleships. One of my favorite ships. All right. Before we do all this... So that's that. All right. Yeah. We'll drop bombs on them. Let's get another hit. And we need more bombers. That's kind of our downside. Do you have any more bombers? Oh, you do have a bomber. Sweet. Yeah. Go ahead. Oh, can I? Oh, almost. Almost. All right. Well, we got him in there. That's going to be perfect. All right, this is pretty much well defended. We're going to move off of this coast now. This artillery is going to keep everything nice and tidy. And this looks perfect for our defense. All right, so let's see how it changes. If it says everybody unlocked rocketry when I did, I'm going to be losing it. Ben does have a lot more science than me, though. We have a peace deal coming in, probably from... Pachacuti. Yeah, I'm going to reject this. I got him on the back foot. We've unlocked rocketry. Oh, we had a upgrade. I need to find out where that was. Before we move into all this, let me check. Are we the only ones? Okay, so, boom. Launch pad has not been built, so that's how it changes. Good to know. So we're the first ones. We need to get on it. So we need to build our launch pad. That is the most important thing to me right now. In fact, let's check. Yeah, Krunk Thep here. We also have 184 production here. Yeah, so let's get our launch pads. 12 turns. That is... It's a little steep price, but we're going for it. All right, you're going to get your last guy, and I'm fine with that. 9 turns for a launch pad, even better. I will take that right... you know what? Yeah, let's keep them in the mountains. We'll keep our launch pads in the mountains. I like that. Pretty well defended and safe. Now that we got that out of the way, we can actually go back. What's this get me? So grants 3. Okay, so that also gets you innovation. So each civilization can complete this project once. So this grants 5. So that's how we start getting our points up higher if we need to, which I think we do need to start getting those. So that's 2 innovation. How are we on innovation, by the way? So we're at 84 and we need 100. So how are we going to get to 100 is the question. All right, so if we launch a satellite, we get 5 there. Just researching this gives us 5. And the crewed space flight gets us 15 upon completion. Okay, so there's our 20 right there. We really don't need to go hunting. In which case, I'm going to build the Manhattan Project. I want nukes in case I need them. I'm going to just upgrade all these ships right now. All right, perfect. Hey, look, a tank in the water. Looks like something I could attack. Let's move around him. Alright, I can't exactly do what I want there, but that's fine. Alright, I've decided I'm going to move these over here just in case Benjamin's going to come through Napoleon's land. This ship is useless to me, which annoys me to no end. I'm just going to come over here. Quick little heal. I want to be in position. I want to be here for this lovely destruction. Alright, almost got him. Attacking Sherpas for no reason. Alright, you need to step off, man. Really infuriating me. Trying to level up boats there. Alright, we're gonna move up. And there we go, another district. We gotta get this one in the mountains right here. Ooh. I'll get you moving. Do you have another... Nope, just the 2. Okay, that's fine. Let's destroy all this. Boom and boom. That's a level up for the squadron commander. Carpet bomb ability. Beautiful. Alright, and there's the district. And... Oh, almost messed it up. There's the district. Yep, we'll be keeping that. Alright, there's Beirut. Not really anything we could... Oh, I was wrong. Let's go ahead and throw in some culture and happiness. Alright, I think we can mess with Palembang. Let's go ahead and mess with them from here, huh? Yeah, you're not getting on land. We're not allowing you to destroy my beautiful stuff. Same for you, you need to step off. Okay, so we've got our launch pads building while we're waiting a turn, so these will be complete roughly the same time. So we need to get building. That's our most important thing. I was fine waiting a turn. That's not too big of a deal. Alright, so apparently Isabella has become a suzerain. I did not pay attention to that. Someone is opposing my war, which is another thing. Alright, so we're up to 8 on the launch pad. Let's go ahead and get this guy based. And let's go ahead and rebase this one. I'm going to start coming in closer to deal with all of this. You can stay. You can... Yeah, you know what? Come this way. All my navy's kind of to the right, and I don't like that. Okay, Pataliputra's got its tank. That's all we really needed. 21 turns for a launch pad's insane. We don't really need any of this. It's going to take too long. So let's focus on... Fleet commander would be nice. Oh, you know what? Let's get an aircraft carrier real quick, huh? Where are we defenseless? Yes, we are. Let's come back over. There we go. Are we over the settlement cap? Well, I'll be. We are over by 1. That's, didn't see that coming. Alright, well, let's, get in here. Beautiful. Alright, I'm not too worried about being over by 1. Maybe even 2. We'll just have to see. Alright, what's this do? So, activate on a city-state you're a suzerain of to turn it into a town under your control. Oh. Well, that's kind of a cool ability. I'm going to sleep him. I don't really want any of these, so not exactly something I care about at the moment. Alright, that's a district destroy. Another district destroy. I forgot to level up. Ooh, zone of control. Not +1 movement. Get me the second wind. Is that Valor? Wait, hold up. Deal direct damage. Is it Valor? Yep, second wind. Yep, that's what I want. Yeah. I can make people attack twice now. In fact, let's use it right now. Wake up, wake up. Shoot him again. Alright, oh, yeah, that's because we did that. Alright, moving on. Okay, now I can finally upgrade another battleship. It's about time. Give me some... Oh, science. I was hoping for health. I'll take some of that, too. Alright, get in the water. We're going to take a look at Palembang here. Yep, another beautiful battleship. Hey, where are you going? Hold up now. Hold up. Wait a minute. I don't know what you think you were doing, but it wasn't happening. Okay, alright. Why did you go in the water? Okay, sure, game. Blow up my artillery for no reason. That's definitely what I wanted. Yep, what a load. What a load. Oh yeah, Amina needed a little bit of a pick-me-up, so she should get one of your artillery. That's how I look at it. Alright, I'm gonna need some slots. That's what I need. Let's get you moving down the way. Can you fire from here is the question. And that answer is yes. First, upgrade this dude. Go ahead and blow that up. See you later. Yep. Oh, that is, that's nasty. Can't have you doing that. All right, we got our aircraft carrier. Really not much else in here to do. We get... Oh, you know what? I will take 2 of those. Never hurts to have another. All right. Can I get up here? I think I can. Let's get a unit on there, though. I don't trust that. Okay. Just to make a fortification, huh? Let's put you up here. And actually, we'll just sit right here. Beautiful. We got a tank moving. Not really worth it. Oh, here we go. Oh, minor victory. Oh, a promotion. Even better. Whoa! Someone popped. Settle down. Ah, there we go. Okay. I think we're pretty much safe. Now we're back over here. Let me give this guy a little bit of a health pause, huh? Let's disperse everybody on this. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm done dealing with it. Yep, get out of my face. All right. Well, let's roll out the red carpet, shall we? Okay, not quite what I wanted, but we'll take it. Okay, I can't fire from here. It's not ideal. Alright, off you go. About to start claiming land, which has me a little worried. So 500 GDP, so that's great for her. Science, okay, so I'm the guy right now. I'm the guy. Hopefully we can remain being the guy. 621, 110, 84, looking good, looking good. Yep, start attacking Palembang. You get back up there. That was a mistake. Yep, nope, you're gonna sit right there. Alright, we'll take a look at Toulouse. Beautiful. Okay, I don't know what I want to do with this. You know what? I do. I think our borders are pretty well safe. We're going to move around. Ooh, someone made peace. Himiko and Lakshanbai, huh? Yep. If you live, I will be impressed. Nope, couldn't hang in there. I don't blame him. Yep, you're attacking my tank now. I don't like that at all. Ooh, what happened? They received 4,000 science. That's not cool. I'm going to hinder your public morale and steal your tech and sabotage your space program too. Because if I'm sabotaging that, that tells me you have a spaceport. It says the rocketry tech hasn't been researched. Tell me more. I keep hitting that button. All right. Yep, let's shoot that. Where's the trade opportunity at? That's cool. All right. Start breaking this. Take it. All right. Beautiful. No. Stop. I'll just sit here for now. Oh, look at that. How'd that get there, huh? How'd that get there? You're fine. How'd that get there? So let's do a bit of this. You need to come back to the main fleet. I'm going to move here. We're going to start pillaging stuff. There we go. I'm doing that for my own amusement at this stage. All right, so let's bring you here. You need to go. Okay, hit this guy. Hit him again, and then we can start taking territory. How long does this last? Oh, it's a 5-turn thing. Okay, beautiful. You're finally on board. Oh, no, don't do that. Okay, stop. You can do that. That's fine. That's not at all what I wanted. Fine. Sure. Okay, next up, let's start attacking Kathmandu here. Beautiful. We have another... Oh, I haven't built him yet. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. I could go ahead and hit him, I guess. Make him weaker on the attack. All right, great. Well, we're looking pretty solid for now. I'm curious how things are about to unfold, though. All right, yep, we're taking a hit there. That's pretty much how we wanted it to go. Yep, that's to be... All right, you're really hurting my tank, and that's what I'm worried about. Okay, this tank needs to survive. All right, so we're getting GDP on conquered settlements, +3 combat strength for fortified units. All right, not bad. Also, we need to change our policies 100% now. Don't really care about the influence at this stage. Definitely going to need... Where are you? Need the big one. Not the... Oh, there we go. Yep, we're going to need project completion ASAP. That's going to be big. Right, we're good on the maintenance, in my opinion. All this looks great. Oh, I just realized I could have had major combat strength because of celebrations, but I'm not going to change it at this stage. Yep, we're right where we need to be. Right where we need to be. All right, that was a district. That's annoying. I need to get rid of this guy. Okay. I can make this win, but he might die. So we're going for it. Mainly, I shouldn't have been bothering with these. I should have waited until they were secure and then used the tank, but it's fine. All right, we could go for militarism. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. We gained 4,812 culture, which is amazing. All right, we got our 2 aircraft carriers. That's all I wanted. Now we can move... Is there any projects I can do? I guess these projects are now faster. I could make an Uparat. Battleships aren't a bad idea. All this looks really good. I mean, really, I don't need more ships at this stage. Howitzer, though, wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, let's go with a howitzer. Let's get one of those, and then we'll see what we're doing from there. Defenseless settlement. I see a little bit of thing going on here in Marrakesh. Let's bolster that military, huh? All right, so I think we can crack this. Oh, yeah, 100%. All right. There's Lumajang. We'll definitely keep that as well. That puts us 2 over our limit, so that's a little steep, but nothing crazy. All right, all we have left is factory resources. We have plenty of room for stuff, though, that's for sure. All right, so get this guy in. Just pause this for a hot second. Let me collect myself. I'm gonna take this tank too. All right, just get this guy out of here, huh? That's all we need to do. Where are you? Oh, his wall. What is this? Oh, the salon. All right. Oh, right. Yeah, you guys can do 2 things at the same time. There's a district. Guy's gone. All right. Apparently, it's just pillaging at this point, which I'm fine with, actually. Just go ahead and take this stuff. All right. Do I want to pillage this? No. I actually want to get in here and see if I can deal some damage. What is this doing? Get me some gold here. Ooh, would you look at that? All right, so time to get rid of some people. Shouldn't be too hard to take. Good. Apparently, yes. Let's start working on that wall. Oh, yeah, you're right. Let me claim that real quick. Beautiful. All right, we can keep attacking Kathmandu if we want. Might as well pepper it up. All right. Go ahead and get that extra ability. Beautiful. All right, breaking through. Yep, breaking right through. There we go. Get this guy moving around. How are we looking? Pretty good. I do expect Franklin to do his research soon. I don't think I really came here this quickly, but we'll see. 5 turns on this, 8 on that. We'll We'll probably start crude space flight on this first if we can. Actually, I should see if I can cancel it and see how much money it costs to build it. All right, perfect. That is taken care of. Oh, Machu Picchu can start making me more money. That's great. That's all fixed. We're going to set you up to an urban center. Have all these districts. Get me more science. All right, we have a thing open for fortified units and districts. Oh, land units in my... oh, that's in my territory. That's not helpful. I'm attacking right now. Yeah. Oh, defense of the motherland. That's why. Actually, we can get some of this if we move humanism. Let's grab the combat strength. There we go. And then we'll get the humanism back. Where is our humanism? There it is. Perfect. Okay. Okay, there we go. We got our humanism back. We got our stuff built in, so we're looking great. All right. Oh, that's our unique. Might as well get that plugged in. Okay. All right, Cat is. I don't know what you built for me, but I feel like you should build something else for me, huh? Apparently, I have each improvement in the settlement from this warehouse bonus. Okay. Interesting. Well, kind of... You know what? Give me some institutes and stuff. I could get behind that. All right, I can only get 113, so I might as well take it. What about my open air museum, then? 5s all the way around. Oh, I'd take a nice 15 on that. All right, we'll do that. We'll get a nice institute. Oh, well, if I go here... I don't like that. Yeah, I'm going to go here. Yeah, we'll let Cat is do those, I guess. All right. So, I need my artillery back. Oh, let me shoot that guy. Heal what's in here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, sure. Just keep messing with that district defense a little bit. I don't see what I can... Oh, yeah, maybe I could have made that a little more clear, but at least we saw it. All right, zone of control. Definitely get me the second wind ability. Great. We're about to lose our guy, and I don't want to lose him. All right. Should I advance in? I'm worried about what I'll find. There we go. That's a bit better. Take that culture. That looks pretty good. Oh, there's Brandenburg. Cancel that. I can't see anything. We're going in. All right, for now we're safe. All right, let's go to hegemony. I could use a little bit of stuff here. I'm not seeing anything. What's the new one? Oh, yeah, I don't care about that. All right. So there's that. Battleship is... Oh, if we actually have a second win... Oh, one turn. Let's go ahead and destroy that then. Skip those. Let's go ahead and attack this district as we'll finish it off. I think I can get in there one turn. Perfect. And there's gain 3 dominion because we've conquered 5 settlements of an opposing ideology. And we'll keep that as well. We need to be careful, though. We're starting to run up our settlement limit. But we are super happy. Oh, well, Beirut's not, but I don't care about Beirut. I only care about my cities being happy. All right, so we've acquired what we needed to acquire, and now we're just going to mess with them some more. Once I break these, salsa means nothing to me. All right, okay, so we can still make it in here. Might as well go for this one. Ooh, that's nice. That's a pity for him, huh? All right. Looks like he decided to back away, which is just what we... Oh, well, hello, Amina. We haven't checked in a while. Anybody built a... Oh... Isabella has... Launchpad has not been built, but she has uncovered... I'm surprised that Amina and Himiko and them haven't. Maybe we should stay at war with them. I feel like that's what it is. The AI is so focused on war that it can't think about going to rocketry. So we're going to keep it up. All right, we got to get these pads in as soon as possible. We can't build them any faster. Next turn, I'm going to see if I can cancel this and buy it. And there goes my tank, which I kind of needed. So that's a little unfortunate. So now we're back to square one on this one. All right, new victory tier. We're now at the 2x stage. So we're pretty close. Amina is actually creeping up on that fairly well. Military we're doing great on. And we're doing okay on scientific. So we just have to keep an eye on that. All right, keep filling in the unique quarter. Low happiness. Where? The place I don't care about. Okay. I'd like to destroy these things. Okay, not exactly what I wanted, but sure. That takes care of that. Alright, move along. If I could get in here. No, just do that. Can't reach what I want to reach. As for you, I need you to heal. Let's get you upgraded to a battleship. Can't reach what I want, so we're going to pull back. Let's go here. Alright, don't think we can do much else here, so we're just going to pack them up and move out. That guy is gone. I know I can reach in there. It's just a matter of sight. It's just a matter of sight. Okay, before we do all this, we care more about our launch pad. How much would it take to purchase a launch pad? Oh, we can buy it right now. Boom, out of here. Yep. That's an immediate purchase. All right, right down to the projects. We need to get going. Don't care about any of this. Crude space flight is the way to go. That's 10 turns. How much would it take to buy this? Is it around 1,000? Let's find out. It is 2764. So we're going to keep building that. We can buy it next turn pretty much, as long as we don't really upgrade. And since we know that now, we probably won't upgrade. I am going to investigate this a little bit, which is funny to say because these guys should not be searching for anything. They are weak. Aircraft carriers just don't have a lot going on for them. Yeah, I'm going to hit your chocolate. I'm going to shoot this guy too. All right, let's move on. We're looking pretty solid, pretty solid. Oh, good. Amina will definitely stay at war with us because we're different ideologies. She'll never find peace. All right, let's get rid of you. Oh, wow. We'll hit him. Get in there. Heal it up. Okay, we can get through here. Good. Let's go that way. We can make this trek and we'll be set. I didn't realize how close we were. That's actually really good. All right, there we go. Not bad at all. And give people second wind abilities, which I'm kind of fine with. We'll see. For now, let's just keep the onslaught going. Yep. Yeah, we don't really need to do second ability yet, so we'll just skip those. Oh, if you can hit something, go for it. All right, perfect. Yeah, we can keep messing with that. As we'll get you in here. All right, healed up. Okay, yeah, there's not really much going on there. Let's start breaking Kathmandu's areas for... Okay, looks like that wall just never existed. All right, okay. Pretty good, pretty good. Just get rid of that guy for no reason. Haven't shot me, so I'm just going to make sure he never can. Okay, he's upgrading a tank. Good for him. All right, so... plus 20. We've unlocked the Manhattan Project, which I would like to build, but okay, I will agree to Isabella for this. Let's see how people are going. They've probably researched rocketry by now. Okay, oh, that's me. Required before the countdown begins. So we have our launch pad. No one else has launch pads. Isabella, Batuta, and Ben don't have launch pads yet. I just need 100 points. And then I have to protect my launch pads. So we're pretty much set. I just need the crewed space flight and all that fun stuff. So let's get in here. Speaking of fun stuff, we're going to do that immediately. So let's grab 2 innovation points. Oh, plus 3 combat for my infantry. Ooh, let me get a settlement limit in here. Oh, I don't really care for that, do I? Oh, you know what? No, we should eat the unhappiness. Yeah, we should just eat it. What's this get me? Plus 5. Oh, break the sound barrier. But it grants 5 innovation. So yeah, let's snag that. Okay. You've got a howitzer for me. You're... done. You're done. I don't really need this military anymore. Brandenburg would be cool. All these would be great. It's in the 2 locations. The only problem is how long it would take to build. I mean, that's a long time. So I'm just going to research initiative this because I don't think we have to worry about that. Let's get in here and buy this launch pad. Boom, that's out of the way. And let's go immediately. We're doing crewed space flight. We do satellite here. They're both within the same amount of time, so that should win us the game pretty quickly. Hopefully, anyway. Oh, can you not make it? Well, then, let's just move on. All right, I'm done with that. What are you doing? I was hoping to get up there. Okay. Ooh, you showed me more things. That's what I like to see. As long as I can see it, I can hit it. Look at that. Okay. Wow, that is some range right there. Goodness. All right. Now I have a better reading of what's going on. Good. This tank is now healed, so let's start taking district defense. These guys are ready to start moving on to the next location. All right, not bad. We don't need to do the second wind ability this time. Yeah, we're good. Leave him be. All right, we got a howitzer. Just gonna do this. I'm not worried about my aircraft carrier. He's fine. All right, we can start attacking Toulouse here. His, his special infantry's gone, so... nothing to worry about there. You took Marrakesh. Interesting. Ooh, Samapo, you can't be doing that to me. Fix that up. Yeah, come on now. Can't be having that. Defenseless settlement. Oh, I suppose you're right. It is defenseless. We gotta fix that. Huh? Ooh, let's promote away, shall we? I'll destroy that guy. All right, that'll work. So, what do we got here? Someone trying to be interesting, huh? Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, let's get through here. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. What we got here? Ooh, we made it. Go ahead and take that district. That's one less district we have to bomb, so that works. Let's do this one. All right, now all we have to do is take the locations. Let's go with, yeah, 2 unit slots. Not that we're going to fill them, but we can if we need to. All right, gone. Oh, wow, that's one sturdy scout, let me tell you. Can I do this? Oh, I can. All right, we've acquired Palembang. They actually like us, apparently. Probably because we didn't pillage anything. They got great resources. We're just going to let them keep it. I don't really care. All right, so we're up to 23 out of 19. Not ideal, but... oh, that military's looking pretty nice. All right, there we go. Well, I mean, Isabella's not really got anything going against us, so we're good for now. She did research rocketry, but that's fine. I'm wondering how the AI does the tech tree. I'm wondering if they're going through the masteries. I'm wondering if that's a... Himiko's at 85. I don't like that. Okay, so she still hasn't unlocked rocketry, though. Batuta has, though. So he's got his launch pad. That is worrying me. He's got a launch pad. How long is it going to take for him to do stuff? Oh, that concerns me. How much is a launch pad just straight up? 7,000. Okay. Build me a port. Yeah, you can do that. Apparently I can't shoot you from here. Well, I can't make the project go any faster with money, can I? So I might as well get a unit to make sure nothing happens. There we go. All right, finally. We're about to start taking over this situation. All right. I can't hit anybody anyway. All right, let's go ahead and take this guy out. All right, another district in my control. And these scouts are tough. All right. Oh, it looks like Simon is actually putting Amina on the back foot here, huh? See you later, bud. All right, well, we're right there. We're right there. We just got to worry about Batuta. We got peace deal coming in. Probably from Pachacuti. Nope. Oh, he wants Machu Picchu back. That's dumb. I never understood those deals. Hey, you're whipping me. You should give me stuff back. Why? Why would I do that? All right. All right, got that guy, that guy. Let's go ahead and... I can't do anything here. Well, let's take some health back. All right, move you over. Ooh, I can reach him. Perfect. Now we'll just start capturing settlements. Oh, well, I better go to that. We've taken care of that. I might as well just attack Salsa. Or Salsa. Attack some salsa. How about that? Okay, that was weird. And that I would just rather do that. Either way, we're almost there. Excuse me. There we go. Coming through. Goodbye. Hello. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Apparently, everybody decided to leave, so that's good. Ooh, what happened here? All generic civics and masteries. So Benjamin got Zeitgeist. Good for him. Okay. So Batuta don't like me. I've got 5 innovation here, so I should be top of the leaderboard again. Yep. Okay, we're good there. Looking pretty solid everywhere else, too. Let's go to science. So, launch pads are built. Benjamin's built it. Batuta's built it. Isabella's built it. So, all that's really left is for them to get to 100 and have the crewed space flight, because you have to go into space. All right, I'm going to grab 2 more. No, I'm not. No, I'm not grabbing 2 more innovation. I'm going to grab 2 more innovation and cavalry, though, so I will do that. All right, my port got built up here. Completely forgot I was doing that. Really don't care about anything else. Oh, you know what? A stock exchange, which won't finish, sounds like a great idea. All right, that's cool. All right, so finally got you. Okay, a whole movement again. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's more defense. Oh, that's our guy. Okay, how are you producing so many commanders? It's ridiculous. All right, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so this is all out. I just need to claim it. Oh, you know what? Wake this guy up. Yeah, wake this guy up. I clicked on the ability. Okay, can't reach anybody. Then that was completely useless to me. You better pillage something then. All right, I'm just going to keep capturing districts. That's all I can do. What about this? Oh, yeah. We can just keep blowing up the commanders this way as well. Also, this is starting to annoy... Oh, I don't have enough yet. I was going to say, it's starting to annoy me. I'm about to just buy some more ships. All right, so let's come down here. We'll come down this way and explore the wide range of the world. All right, you are good enough. Yep, you're good enough. No. There we go. All right, we don't see anybody. I don't care. Actually, if I move just right, I'd keep hammering this spot, but I don't care. Oh, it actually shows the health on them now. That's nice. Ooh, start a celebration. We revealed 100% of the map. You want to know why? Because we just did the satellite, didn't we? We sure did. See you later, bud. All right, fantastic. Sure, well, let's build a factory for no reason. We'll build a factory for no reason. Oh, I'll claim that artifact, too. All right, so that's out of the way. Let's start making units. Oh, hold up now. Yeah, get them in the red carpet treatment, huh? Yeah, there we go. Can't have you guys messing with me. Perfect. There is Wilkawakita, and we're keeping it. Of course we're keeping it. Let's just get the gold from having resources. And keep making guys. I wish you would stop making them. Ooh, pearls. I'll throw them anywhere at this point. I don't care. Okay. Well, we're going to move on to the next area, aren't we? We got our units. Well, we've accomplished our goal. So really not much else to do, because he won't make any more ships now. Yep, no more ships for him. All we got to do is get rid of these units. Perfect. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take this district, and then we'll move around again. Perfect. Yep, go ahead and oh, wait. Well, we know where everything's at now, so it doesn't matter. Have to keep doing that. Oh, man, look at that artillery there. Be a shame if something were to happen to it, huh? All right, goodbye. Goodbye. I'm just going to keep these guys on alert. I really don't care. I've crippled our pal Pachacuti significantly. So all that's left is getting crewed space flight. Why is it still at 10 turns? Why is this not going down? This should be going down, right? Was there more turns on it than I thought? If it is, that's fine. Also, I did not expect that artillery to deal that much damage. Holy cow. I'm not giving him a battleship kill. Yeah, we ain't doing that. Crippling blizzard. I don't need that right now. Yeah, no. Don't be doing that to me. That's awful. All right, so we got research at tech. Before we do, now it's at 12 turns. What's going on here? We're at 90. Okay, does it have to be at 100 to then activate it? Is that what's going on? If that's the case, that's... I got to get on it then. All right, so 2 innovation. How much do I need exactly? Do I just need... I need 4. Okay. Oh, I don't have the thing. Dang it. Okay, yeah, we'll just research them quick. That's the best way to do it. So yeah, get me 2 innovation. There should be another 2 innovation. All right, that should be okay. Suffering war weariness. Dismiss. I'll find them. Yeah, you shouldn't. If anything, you should be having war weariness. I'm beating you up. All right, so we got some got some of this. There we go. Actually, let me come over to Paris. I just realized what I should have been doing is, yep, break the sound barrier. So exit out of that. I'll just buy it. Whatever it was I was building. Was it the Opera House? Probably was. Yep, it was. Yeah, sound barrier that just to be safe. All right, so I don't like any of that. We're going to fall back. All right, let's go move up here. Let's just go this way. All right, there we go. Okay, you just keep spawning units. It's ridiculous. All right, no. No, no, no. Drop these bombs right... You put them on the wrong thing. That's annoying. Major victory. I'm just going to heal. I don't care if that ship gets taken out, but I know it won't, so it doesn't even matter. All right, let's cancel that. So many cliffs and everything around here. It's annoying. Why am I getting tanks? Where'd all these tanks come from? That's odd. I didn't take Halicarnassus or anything, did I? All right, well, bring these guys back. Don't need to worry about it anymore. There we go. Okay, yeah, we need to finish our 100% as soon as we can, because that said 12 turns. Now I'm going to check to see if it changed. All right, you're attacking my commander. That's not cool. All right, another explosion. We got a settlement limit, so that'll help with any unhappiness. Get me the 500 science. That's 2 innovation out of the way. Give me another 500 science. Production towards launch pad and launching satellite project are halved. Oh, okay, we did that to them. That's great. So all that's been halved. I'm going to research, yeah, Statue of Liberty. I want more science just in case. Get me, I guess it really doesn't matter what we grab at this stage. To get more influence. Yeah, I might as well grab that. I don't think there's anything else worth snagging, is there? In our own territory, we're not in our territory. I don't care about that. Yep, I could have got the +6. Yeah, I don't care. All right, so this is all done. Any way to snag some more production does not look like it, so let's just grab some gold. All right, 7 turns now. Okay, so it is changing. Okay, it is changing. Well, I'm going to go ahead and 1-turn this, just to make sure I have enough innovation. And let's get this tank up here. Get that Gurkha out of my face. All right, beautiful. Let's go ahead and put a line infantryman here. Put a guy there. My bad, wrong button. Apparently, this is still... There we go. All right. Now we're talking. Perfect. Now we can get... Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Yes, Army Commander just heal. He took a hit. Alright, so all this is pretty much done, so we can just attack Salsa now. Oh, you have a level up. Well, let's make the use of it then. 10 HP when upgraded. We don't need to upgrade though, so it doesn't matter. Alright, let's get you into safety. There we go. Finally got rid of that scout. Yep. And these guys are showing plenty of safety. That took forever. If you have a commander though, whew, way faster. Or what's in here? 60 specialists. Megalopolis. Wow, that's crazy. All right, we finished that. Scientific victory in 4 turns. Oh. Okay, so that's how it works. Interesting. Let's go ahead and get some more of this. Okay, so you just need a built launch pad. Gotcha. Might as well do flight 2, I guess. I got a bunch of free science. That's great. All right, we just got to take this guy out. Can I reach him? Doesn't look like it. Excuse me, sir. That is a district, isn't it? Yep. I don't know why I kept saying that. Oh, I was the first to capture a capital. I didn't realize he kept it. All right, there we go. All right, let's finish her off. We're looking very solid now. Let's get our upgrade. I guess we'll just go for the packing, because all we're going to do is pack units at this stage. All right, don't have any factories, which is hilarious. Let's heal on that. Heal. All right, one moment here. All right, so what are we going to do with him? Let's pack in, actually. Move up 1 pack again. Perfect. Yeah, let's heal him up. All right, so, yeah, we could attack this. I don't see why not. Yep, that's a district control. Hey, it looks like there's finally some stuff to shoot. Let's go ahead and take it out then. Oh, wow, that was brutal. Okay, not bad at all. Let's rebase now that we've... Oh, he's standing on it. Well, I want to rebase there, so how about you move? I know I could have done this, but I just don't care. All right, fantastic. All right, we're pretty much secure at this stage. I don't think we have much to worry about. Yeah, pretty much set. All right, good. You're healed up. You just go like that. All right, scientific victory in 4 turns. Now we're talking. Yeah, you definitely need those specialists. You want to You want to rock those as soon as possible. All right. So you only need 100 points and a launch pad. You don't have to do the crewed space flight. Oh, there we go. Flight in 2 turns. There we go. 7 turns still for the crewed space flight. I don't know why that keeps changing on me. Interesting. Well, I'm going to leave it be. All right, let's go ahead. We got a lot of free tech right now. Oh, so this is... I thought I already had the assault. Interesting. Well, we could do that. What's this give me? Oh, the radio telescope. It's also a settlement limit. Let's go ahead and secure that settlement limit, I guess. Defenseless. Thon for her. Yeah, that makes sense. Luckily, we have some ships for that. They come this way. All right, what we got going on? Yeah, everybody's just going to heal and not do anything. Yep, because we've got this. We just need to finish it off. Yeah. Oh, hey, look at that. That gave me mass production. That's funny. Future tech. Interesting. I thought of something cool, but that wouldn't really work for this, would it? So never mind. I thought, hey, you can really push that forward if you want to get your points lower. But then I realized if you're doing that, you'd be better off, you know, doing science at that stage anyway, because the science doesn't really care about doing the age progress. Right, let's get you up here. Move them across. Bunch of stuff happening, even though it doesn't really matter. I think we've got it in the bag. I don't see anything else happening. Ooh, someone built something. Oh, Manhattan Project. Nice. Are they going to try to bomb me at the last second? Ah, there goes my tank. Unfortunate. He didn't get to see us win scientifically and go into space. All right, we're 2 turns off. That's solid work. Unlocked another thing. Oh, I'll accept that. I don't think anybody's winning anything else right away. Even if they were, I'm 2 turns away. So, yep. I could... Oh, if I took one more, I could start doing military. They're 10,000 off on economics, and I am definitely the closest on culture. So, yeah, we pretty much... Unless someone got real crazy with the economics, and then they'd still have to go through 10 turns. All right, so... There's that. Let's go ahead and get urbanization 2. I'm just getting my settlement. Oh, hey there, Ben. I don't like that. I don't like that you're doing that. Oh, we're at 25 of 21. Yeah, we're still over. Not a fan. Right. Yep, just put everybody to sleep. We're not doing any more conquesting. At least I'm not feeling like it. We've relegated him to the footnote of history, just like we did to Napoleon, so it's not really worth mentioning him anymore. There we go. Yep. So, nothing to worry about. Yep, there we have it. The yays have it. Wow. Right there. Really, they're really trying at the last end. Ooh, not Thon for her. Onyver, you better hold out. It's literally 1 turn. Literally 1 turn. Like, we just gotta get through this turn, and we win. Alright, perfect. Defenseless, repair it all. Yeah, I might as well fix this stuff up. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I really don't care about any of that. Looks like all that's destroyed. Let's just do this for no reason. I know I could claim that, but I'm not going to. Alright, off you go. I'm sure you're having the time of your life. Alright, what we got going on over here? Oh, yep, you just sit tight on that. I might as well step in. Not much else to do. Get rid of that guy. Alright. And look at that range. There we go. It was just to prove a point that we could take it if we wanted, okay? That's the only reason we did that. Alright. Someone built something now. What was that? Oh, the Manhattan Project. Franklin did that. Oh, not my artillery. Oh, hey, he lived. And guess what? He lived to see the victory screen. That's right. Boom. Off into space we go, baby. Off into space we go. Wonderful. Maximize the greatest innovation. We did it. We did it. All right. Well, I'm starting to get a handle of it now. Starting to get a handle. So, there we are. That was a bit of a moment in there with everybody building stuff. Let's hit the continue button. Oh, wow. That's kind of... I like that. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so we made it. Yeah, everybody had innovation points there. They were... I was at 107. He's at 91. Luckily, we had the ahead there. So it looks like you don't even have to go into space. You just need 100 points and the launch pad. So that's how science works, apparently. So good to know. Military, we were really starting to crush it. We were owning everything. 64 needed. The next thing we took probably would have done it. Economics, we were fairly behind. Amina was starting to really go for it. And culture we were doing great with as well. We really had the tourism starting to launch off. So yeah, there we go. Economics, I'm not too worried about. AI is pretty weak on that. So, I mean, you want to keep an eye on it, but nothing too crazy. Either way, there we go. We finally secured that victory. So we'll see what happens in the next one. So until then, peace.